you are repping, guys. If you're in a different country outside of the United States, we would love to know that as well. We are geared up. Yes, I see you guys lighting the chat up. What an epic time, a very exciting time to be a part of a company that is poised on the goal of becoming one of the most admired corporations on the planet, folks. And many of you guys have a front row seat. So if you're a guest, thank you very much for giving us a portion of your time as well. We ask that you would grab something to write with and just take a few notes. We want to take you from information to validation, straight to confirmation, by getting a chance to see the visionary picture of what we have to offer here in the world of Epic. Once again, my name is Jonathan Green, here in Atlanta, Georgia, Global Master Ambassador of this incredible, electrifying program, guys. And we're about to go ahead and get kicked off right away, guys. I mean, to be early is to be on time, and it is time for us to kick off the virtual Super Saturday here. And so we have the pleasure of, let me give you a little background on myself. I'll be your host for today as well. Jonathan Green here in Atlanta, Georgia. Been a part of the home-based business industry now for 18 years. And prior to network marketing, guys, I was a computer engineer. I was fortunate to earn about $140,000 a year, have a dual degree in mathematics and computer science, but it's been nothing like this amazing industry, guys, that we are a part of. And so what we're about to do is we're about to paint a picture, a visionary picture of what this amazing project has to offer from its initial launch phase. And then we're going to give you a peek into the future, into the next 60 days, the next 90 days of where we're going as well, guys. And so to kick things off today, I'm about to bring one of our visionary leaders, folks, a gentleman that I just have so much respect for. I've had the pleasure of knowing this gentleman literally years before I had the pleasure of meeting him. I knew that he was an attorney. I also knew that this gentleman had stepped into the home-based business industry and blew the socks off the industry, folks. This gentleman started as a brand new rep in the travel industry, and literally within months, this gentleman had eclipsed one of the largest organizations in the history of network marketing. And this gentleman went on to become a multiple seven-figure earner in the industry, folks. Here's a gentleman that has served in every capacity of a home-based business, from a brand new rep to serving as a vice president of network marketing companies, owned his own network marketing company where they literally introduced over 70,000 people in the pre-launch alone, folks. A constant professional, a gentleman that has intellectual property. See, it's one thing to go out there and be successful. It's another thing to take the time to document that roadmap for success, folks. This gentleman's an author. He co-authored a book that I happened to read years ago called The Three CEOs, three individuals that all went out to earn multiple millions of dollars. But I'm honored to call him your president of Epic Trading International, and also one of my best friends in the world. So without any further ado, I want to introduce to some, present to others, Mr. Spencer Iverson, affectionately known as Mr. President. Go ahead, sir.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Green. What an exciting time. What an exciting time. And the gentleman that you just heard from, again, we're best friends. He is an icon in this industry. You all know him affectionately as your global master ambassador. But I knew of Mr. Green by reputation long before I had the privilege of meeting him in person. And have you ever had the opportunity before when you've heard about somebody and you have a preconceived notion about them, but when you meet them, it's even better, right? Well, that was my first encounter with Jonathan Green, just a professional's professional. And I love how everything has just come together so seamlessly with someone with the expertise in building teams, understanding compensation plans, knowing how to make parts fit together so smoothly to benefit the entire organization. And so welcome to our very first Epic International Super Saturday. As has been stated, we have individuals from around the world who have chimed in. Thank you for letting us borrow a little bit of your Saturday. Some of you from international audiences, it may be almost getting ready to eclipse into Sunday, but depending on where you're chiming in from, welcome to our very first International Super Saturday. We know that some of you are kicking the tires for the very first time. You are looking at an Epic International. Someone has invited you to this platform to look at us. You've heard some of the buzz online. You've seen some of the things that have been happening, and maybe a little bit inquisitive. So here's what we're going to do. Since we know that because of COVID-19, we can't wrap our arms around you. We can't hug you. We can't do training in person. We can't have 1,000 folks at a hotel on today. But what we can do is have thousands online as we continue to build our culture and build our brand. And so usually on a traditional Super Saturday where we have an audience and we'll have individuals sitting there and all the excitement and the energy and the music, what's the first thing that we do? Well, we'll do an opportunity presentation, because some of the training that we'll go into, everyone isn't aware. Everyone isn't up to speed and up to snuff about what's happening with the company. And so in order for it all to make sense, in order for it all to kind of come together, what we've done is we're going to give you our very first, our very first look at some of the tools that you will have access to building with. Some of the tools, and these tools actually happen to be tools that you'll use to build your business. These are tools that you'll have access to show the opportunity presentation. As it's going to be stated a little bit earlier in some of the trainings you're going to see, this industry is really about replication and duplication. Everyone is not a gifted speaker like a Mark Sterling or a Jonathan Green. Everyone's not a gifted orator and good at maybe giving presentations. And sometimes in different projects, if that's not your gift, then you feel like you're at a disadvantage because you don't feel comfortable in front of the room. You don't feel comfortable doing the presentation. We get that. And so we wanted to level the playing field and make sure that everyone has the same opportunity to win. And that starts with having a very professional opportunity presentation. So guess what? We don't have one presentation for you. We actually have two. We're going to show you for the very first time the official Epic presentations that you can use starting today to build your business. The first one is an animated version. It's animated, it's only 5 minutes long, but it's going to give you a very succinct overview as to Epic International. Hope you enjoy. Take a look.
Aren't you tired of hearing about great opportunities where by the time you hear about them, you've already missed the boat and it's too late? Nothing is more disheartening than having an amazing opportunity slip through your fingers and seeing others who are just a little earlier enjoying success you could have had. Wouldn't it be great to be at the forefront of something new, something revolutionary? Today is the day you can. At Epic Trading, we're helping people take advantage of a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Epic Trading is the next generation of Forex education, coupled with an unprecedented financial opportunity that is turning heads and exciting people from around the world. So what is Forex? Forex stands for foreign exchange. It is the largest financial market in the world, trading more than $6 trillion in a single day. In its simplest form, Forex is the act of buying and selling currencies. Forex trading is a portable skill, meaning you can take this knowledge with you anywhere for the rest of your life. It's just like learning to ride a bike. Once you get it, it's a skill you'll never forget. You might be thinking, this sounds a bit intimidating. No need to worry. Our comprehensive training hands you all the tools and resources you'll need to become an Epic scholar. Whether you have experience in Forex trading or whether this is your very first time even hearing the word Forex and have never done any trading in your life. Collectively, our executive team has more than 100 years of success in business, entrepreneurial ventures, and sales experience. And we've partnered with the most gifted traders from around the world to provide you with experience-based know-how. Winning is a habit, and we're here to pass these habits on to you. Let's take a peek at a few of the many features and resources at your disposal with Epic Trading. Live trading sessions that will allow you to look over the shoulders of world-class Forex traders to get an insider's look at the same charts, patterns, strategies, and setups they use so you can make the same trades yourself. At Epic University, there are more than 25 different video modules that help prepare and educate students, whether you are a novice or an advanced trader. Epic News Network provides daily mentorship with experts, including action steps that you can implement in your spare time to accelerate your success. Epic Trade House is an online community where you can share thoughts, ideas, and even ask questions and be answered in real time by team leaders, trade experts, and engage with fellow peers 24/7. Through our Epic FOREX signals, we provide you with trade ideas and alerts recommended by our team of trading experts. Did you miss a session or training? Epic introduces Study Hall, which provides you with access to the content that you may have missed at a live question and answer segment with trading experts. And let's not forget about the Epic Compensation Plan, which is widely regarded as one of the simplest yet most powerful and lucrative referral-based compensation plans found anywhere. Keep in mind, the compensation plan is purely optional, meaning you don't have to participate. If you only want to learn the awesome skill of trading Forex, no problem. But if you want to share this with a few friends and family members, then listen up. Share what you're learning at Epic Trading with 3 people. When they enroll as scholars, you will be considered as their personal sponsor. The more scholars that join as a result of your efforts, whether directly or indirectly, the higher you move up the ranks. You will never be required to personally sponsor more than 3 people to access all levels of the compensation plan. The higher the rank, the more compensation you'll receive. Each person has 3 legs, or teams, to build. Place Scholar 1 in Leg 1, Scholar 2 in Leg 2, and Scholar 3 in Leg 3. Congratulations, you are officially an Epic founder. Now upgrade to an independent business owner and your monthly scholar fees are waived. Wow. In some cases, you'll benefit from spillover. Spillover happens when a scholar who is positioned above you places other scholars that you probably don't even know in the organization. However, because the team leader can only have 3 people on their first level, anyone that they enroll after that has to spill over to other members in the organization. In this example, as Tammy continues to grow her team, she actually helps you and Sean grow your teams because her spillover has to evenly fall into the next available open spot. You get credit for every scholar that falls into your organization, whether you personally enroll them or not. Understand, spillover does not happen for everyone, but it is more likely to happen the sooner you enroll in Epic. You can even earn up to an unprecedented $1 million per month. There's so much more to discover, so don't wait. You deserve to be at the forefront of something new. Why be average when you could be epic? Become an Epic Scholar today.
All right. Well, look, if you like that, I want you to put your thoughts. If you thought that video was super, I want you to put super in the chat box right now, guys. That chat box should be lighting up with super, guys. We told you we want to make this so simple for you, and we chose this format. Why? Because it is simple, because it is easy, because it's something that everybody can use. And scientific studies and psychological studies have shown that most people learn visually. They learn visually. And so these animated videos are are tools that people will gravitate towards, that are engaging, and they give you a good, quick, brief overview of what Epic is all about. That is a peak interest video. And Mr. Green is going to train a little bit more on that in just a second. Some of you might be saying, Mr. Iverson, that is great. I liked it. But what if my people need a little bit more? My people need a little bit more because they need more details. And oh, wow, let me think, do we have something? Of course we do. We have something for you. We have another video that we're going to share with you for the very first time that actually tracks the brand new Epic launch deck. This is the deck that you can download starting on today to do your home meetings, your presentations, your Zooms, etc. Maybe you don't know what to say on every slide. No problem. We developed this script so that you can watch this video and it will highlight exactly what you need to say on each and every slide of this new opportunity deck. We hope you enjoy it. Here it comes. And then once again, for the guests who are looking at this for the very first time, this is your opportunity presentation. Let me give you a little bit of a roadmap for the rest of the day. You want to hang out with us for the next few minutes. Why? Because our founder, Mr. David McCovey, at the very end, we're going to do our very first recognition. That's right. We've had individuals who have already ranked up. We've had individuals who won contests. We've had individuals who are doing some amazing things, right? So we have recognition that's going to be happening at the end, and you don't want to miss that, right? So stay tuned. Here's our next video.
About once in a generation, an opportunity comes along that's just different. It feels different. It sounds different. It begins as an idea and quickly evolves into a movement. Introducing Epic Trading, the next generation of Forex education combined with an unprecedented financial opportunity that is exciting people from around the world. Aren't you tired of hearing about great opportunities when it's too late? Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? What exactly is Forex? Forex stands for foreign exchange. It is the largest financial market in the world, trading more than $6 trillion a day. In its simplest form, Forex is the act of buying and selling currencies and is used daily by banks, central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world. The Forex market trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Forex is a portable skill. This means you could take this training and knowledge with you anywhere for the rest of your life. It's just like learning to ride a bike. Once you get it, you'll never forget it. Epic Trading is a US-based company specializing in Forex education and training. Epic has partnered with some of the most gifted and dynamic traders from around the world to provide Epic scholars the experience-based know-how to teach everyone from beginners to advanced traders. Winning is a habit. It's a mindset. And with more than 100 years of successful business, entrepreneurial, and direct sales experience, Epic's executive team is accustomed to winning at the highest levels and has the expertise to become the global market leader in the Forex training and home-based business space. A doctor is only as good as the quality of his or her instruments. A pilot only as effective as the quality of his or her aircraft. Similarly, as a home-based business professional, you are only as good as the tools you have to work with. Well, Epic has all of the tools you will need to grow a large, substantial business. We have enhanced data security, comprehensive fun and professional Forex training, weekly pay, accurate back-office tracking and reporting. We're building a strong culture and will provide frequent communications from the executive team. Our services will soon be available in multiple languages. We have effective compliance to protect the longevity of your business. We're providing you with first-class marketing tools and branding campaigns. We have the industry's most powerful marketing system to help you build a strong social media presence. Epic has even more unprecedented advantages. It has been written that a wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Your years of helping others succeed and building a business that is now rewarding you with significant residual income should be protected. Introducing Epic Estates. Epic Estates allows you to pass the residual income you build here with Epic to your loved ones via your will or estate plan, securing your financial legacy, providing peace of mind to those who need it the most. People have paid tens of thousands of dollars for the same type of training and services that Epic provides at a fraction of the cost. We offer live trading sessions that allow you to look over the shoulders of seasoned, world-class Forex trading professionals to get an inside glimpse of the same charts, patterns, strategies, and setups that they see in real time and make the same trades. Through our Epic News Network, we provide daily mentorship in real time from trade experts, including action steps that you can implement in your spare time to accelerate your success. Through our Epic Forex Signals, we provide our active scholars trade ideas and alerts recommended by our team of trading experts. At Epic University, you will find more than 25 different video modules that helps prepare and educate students, whether you are a novice or advanced trader. Did you miss a session or a training? Epic introduces Study Hall, which provides you with access to the content that you may have missed and a live question and answer segment with live trading experts. Epic Trade House is our online community where you can share thoughts, ideas, and even ask questions and be answered in real time by team leaders, the trade experts, and engage with fellow peers 24/7. We know that sometimes the hardest part of building a home-based business is marketing to your friends and family. Have you ever wished that you had a tool that was created by top industry professionals and actually used by top money earners to explode their businesses? Well, consider your wish granted. Introducing FreeForex.com, the industry's most powerful online lead generation and online marketing system. With FreeForex.com, you get multiple pre-designed lead capture pages to choose from, a full, complete, and simple-to-use back office. You can actually give away 3 free trade signals per week to prospects. You can create and establish powerful social media engagement. This marketing system uses Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics, and retargeting integration to measure the effectiveness of your campaigns. Your marketing system will communicate with your prospects from multiple touch points using a variety of emails and much, much more. And the best part is that this marketing system is made available to you at no extra cost. It is included in your monthly IBO fee. Now that's epic. Please take time to read the Epic compensation plan disclaimer. But in short, at Epic, any and all income projections shown in the forthcoming compensation plan should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Financial success with the company results only from your active participation in successful marketing efforts, which do require work, commitment, and diligence on your part. So, we have Epic leadership, Epic training. What else could there be? Oh, that's right. Don't forget about the Epic compensation plan. This plan is widely regarded as one of the simplest, yet most powerful and lucrative referral-based compensation plans ever. Now, remember, our compensation plan is totally optional, meaning you do not have to participate. If you only want to learn the awesome skill of trading Forex and keep this as your best-kept secret, no problem. But if you want to share this with a few friends and family members, then take a look. The Epic compensation plan is based on the concept of 3. Share the great news about what you're learning at Epic with 3 people. When they enroll as scholars, you will be considered as their personal sponsor. Great job! As you can see, you will never be required to personally sponsor more than 3 people to access all levels of the Epic compensation plan. Each person has 3 legs or teams to build. Place Scholar 1 in Leg 1, Scholar 2 in Leg 2, and Scholar 3 in Leg 3. Congratulations, you are officially an Epic founder. There are great benefits to becoming an Epic founder. Now that you've enrolled 3 scholars, simply upgrade to an independent business owner, and your monthly scholar fees are waived. Wow! Want to share Epic with even more people? We thought you would. As your team grows, you can earn additional amounts of residual income on a weekly basis. We are sure that there is a level somewhere in the Epic compensation plan that has captured both your imagination and attention. Here at Epic, we understand that our most valuable asset is you. We want you to have experiences and awards that recognize your hard work, commitment, and dedication. Our Epic Rewards program includes diamond recognition rings, all expenses paid trips to some of the world's most exotic locations, Rolex Timepiece Awards, and yes, for those of you who truly desire to become Epic, a black and gold themed Lamborghini can be yours. There's much, much more to our rewards program, but we thought this was just enough to get your heart beating just a little bit faster. Are you ready to become Epic? Are you ready to learn a skill that you will retain for the rest of your life? Are you ready to challenge yourself, set new goals, meet new people, and take your life to the next level? Then simply get back with the person who invited you to watch this video. Become an Epic Scholar for just $99.99 and start sharing the power of Forex trading with your friends and family. When you're ready to start making money in the Epic compensation plan, just upgrade to an independent business owner for $24.99. Your monthly subscription will always remain $99.99. Welcome to the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. Why be average when you could be epic? Please get back with the person who referred you to this video and start your epic journey today.
Absolutely fire. That is so amazing, guys. As you can see, everything we design, folks, is going to be absolutely epic, guys. And, we want to just really thank our branding team for taking the time to deliver such quality in our videos, guys. As a matter of fact, you can find that video on our YouTube channel. Okay, we want everyone to go and subscribe. Okay, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can access all of the videos that we're releasing from a corporate standpoint. You can find that at Epic Trading. Go to YouTube, subscribe, Epic Trading, folks. And ladies and gentlemen, this next segment is very, very special. It's super special. As a matter of fact, in the last 72 hours, we've received so many praise letters in terms of how electrifying Epic University is. So here's what I want to make sure that you guys do right away. If you have not taken the time to go ahead and activate your Scholar subscription, you want to go ahead and do that. Okay, you need to log into your back office site, click on Upgrade to Scholar, and get your full access to Epic University. You're about to be blown away with what it is that we're about to show you, but we want you to be able to capitalize on everything immediately from day one. So make sure you go ahead, upgrade to the Scholars Program. Let's get that done right away, folks. But the young lady that I have the pleasure of introducing to really highlight this segment, we're extremely honored to have her a part of this amazing platform. And I shared with her before, I actually vetted this young lady for quite a while. She didn't know me, but I was just watching her. I watched her from a leadership standpoint, watching her how even when it wasn't her responsibility, she always took the high road, folks, and empowered people regardless of whether or not she was financially rewarded for it. I saw that she was always a constant professional. She has this relaxed intensity about her. That means that she's relaxed and intense at the same exact time. And people gravitate to her. We call her the people's champ. Why is that? Because I watched this young lady. Folks, it doesn't matter if she was spearheading a training, whether it was 2 o'clock in the morning or whether it was at 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night, there were thousands of people that plugged into there. There were thousands of people that literally plugged in to her trainings, and she always took the time. I loved her. She would say things like, Coach Max, you'll be able to relate to this. She said, listen, today we're not executing trades. I want to make sure you understand the fundamentals of trading. This young lady cares about the people, folks, and that's why you have these raving reviews in terms of people simply saying, look, this is the most comprehensive yet simple platform I've ever seen before, and I'm honored to be a part of Epic. Well, here, guys, you're about to hear from the people's champ, a young lady that has put together an elite group of entrepreneurs from 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figures trainers, and we've wrapped it all, branded it around Epic University. So without any further ado, Coach Max, I want to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Jonathan Green. How are you guys? I just want to make sure I have the spotlight video. There we go. How is everybody doing, guys? I am Coach Max. I'm super excited and fired up today to show you Epic University. I am the Director of Forex Education and Training over here at Epic. I am a multi-6-figure trader, guys, and I am a master trader, okay? And just like Mr. Jonathan Green stated, I have put together a team of traders, guys, 6, 7, and 8-figure traders to help you actually grow your skill set. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and share my screen with you all really quickly. You guys just confirm that you can see the Epic University dashboard for me in the comments. Let me know that you guys are good. Okay, hopefully you can see it. So guys, if you have not already, okay, paid your $99 and you're sitting on the fence, I guarantee you by the time I'm done talking to you, by the time I'm done actually showing you what it is that we have to offer here at Epic University, you're going to be ready to sign up if you're sitting on the fence. Okay, guys, so I'm going to actually show you the platform here. Today is the day that you hit the reset button. Okay, if you've been a part of any other platform in this world, I can promise you that over here in Epic University, the content, the way that I have structured this program is going to simplify the way that you learn this skill set. See, I'm the type of person that I'm actually going to sit there and train you the right way. I want to put some emphasis on the right way. We have a no fluff educational system. We have the right educators. This is the right time to be a part of Epic. So one of the things I wanted to do when we actually came up with the idea for Epic University, that whole theme, on the first day of college, guys, if you've ever been to a university or any school whatsoever, you have a syllabus, right? So when you go into your back office, what you can do is download this beautiful polished syllabus. It is a step-by-step guide to get you trading fast. You cannot skip this. You cannot walk over it. You can't try to go around it. You have to go through the syllabus. So when you first come in here, there's a welcome message. Then there's a short disclaimer, okay? And see, for me, I'm the type of person that when I get into the mode of trading, there's certain things that you have to do to prepare yourself. This is my trading station right here that I'm sitting at, right? So it says, before I enter the Forex market, I will read my positive daily affirmations. Let's go back to that dashboard really quickly, because I'm going to show you, okay, something. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to show you something. And I want you guys to just understand my mindset when I put this together, right? So when I said get your mind right for this trading game, okay? When I said get your mind right for this trading game, let me put this on. Forex Affirmations is back here for you, right? Y'all know I say all the time, I'm here to feed my family and not the broker, okay? I'm here to feed my family. I'm worthy. I deserve to be rich, right? I am not an emotional trader. I am a master trader. I am forever in profit. Forex trading is easy for me, right? Emotion has no place in my trading plan. There's so much that you're going to speak over yourself. I'm giving you the words to even say before you get into this market, guys. Y'all already know that this is not a game for me. This is very serious. This changed my life. And I'm so happy to be able to actually give you guys almost a piece of my heart, because this is really like my baby, right? So I will trade in a happy and positive environment. Guys, it's time to have a conversation with our families, right? It's time to have a conversation with the people around us. Okay, who is your support system? Let them know, like, listen, I need this positive energy. I need this positive vibe so I can actually retain and grasp this information, right? I will have a trading journal. Y'all, I have nothing but notebooks on my desk. This is not a game. I sit here and I study, right? Even though I'm at the level I'm at, make sure you have a notebook, pen, pencil, whatever it is that you need. If you need one of these, I highly suggest that you get them, okay? And a red pen. Get yourself a highlighter and a red pen and get to work, right? Week 1, day 1. So for me, guys, a couple of years ago when I learned this skill set, it actually took me about 7 months to master this. I'm here to tell you at Epic University, if you just listen to the sound of my voice right now, everybody say 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'm going to get you into the market. All right, so week 1, day 1, you see this little check box right here? You're going to take your pen and you're going to print this out and you're going to start checking off the videos. The first video that you're going to get is an expectation video from me. Make sure you go through the training. I'm going to actually show you the back office. Then you're going to have action steps, guys. Every single day you have an action step. See, for me, I believe in learning a skill set. I believe in implementation of that skill set. So as you learn something, you're going to have a step to do, similar to like homework. Okay, so you can actually hold yourself accountable for doing the work. So as you're going through, you're going to get the basic Forex terms. I'm actually coming out, guys, with a nice Forex glossary for you to go along with the training. You're going to get the mindset of the 6, 7, and 8 figure traders. You're going to be able to actually watch us in the videos, go over the charting step by step. So at the end of your 2 weeks, you're going to be able to put together a picture and go into this Forex market and actually form an actual bias, guys, of what to do next. You see, every day it's going to say implement at least 30 minutes of chart time. So one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to keep the content to about 30 minutes to an hour and keep their implementation 30 minutes. So there's no excuse, guys. There's 24 hours in a day. There's no excuse on your lunch break, before you go to work, right? On the weekend, whenever you have some free time to go through the content. All right, as you get through the 2 weeks, okay, one of the things that I did tell you guys I was gonna do, I have a Candlestick Academy, a series of price action in here for you to actually show you where the money's at in the market. The money is in the candlesticks. And a lot of people, a lot of traders who've been doing this a long time, don't even understand how to read the chart. Listen, y'all, I read this chart like a book, and I'm teaching you guys how to do exactly what it is I do, so to show you how I got to where I am today. All right, so let's continue to go through. I wanted to give you some tips for success, okay? And I'm actually going to extend this list over the weekend. Join these live sessions, commit to the trainers, okay? The traders are here for you, all right? To make sure that you understand what is being talked about in this syllabus. You can repeat this guide as necessary. There's no rush here, right? There's no rush here. We're giving you the major currencies that you need to trade, right? The Australian dollar, the European euro, the Japanese yen, the pound, the Canadian dollar, the Swiss franc, right? The New Zealand dollar. We're gonna actually show you what does these currencies mean, what it is that I'm looking at. Do you know how I became so successful at trading? I figured out how to actually implement Forex into my lifestyle, right? So we gave you the times that you'll be trading this. I'm trying to tell you that this syllabus right here is fire, right? We're gonna show you something. You need to ask yourself certain questions on a day-to-day basis. Those questions that you need to ask yourself as a trader is right here in the syllabus. So you're gonna be able to reference that, right? Then we have some trading rules to live by, right? And one of the favorite things that I talk about on every intro class is something that my 3rd grade teacher taught me, right? She said, keep your eyes on your own paper. You don't want to look to the left of what these people are doing over here. You don't want to look to the right. You want to keep yourself focused on what it is that you're doing on your epic trading journey, right? So don't compare your journey to nobody else, right? Hold yourself accountable to do the work. Practice makes perfect. The more you trade, the more you're going to get better at it, right? All of this is right here. These are just rules that you can glance back at when you feel discouraged. All right, let's take a step back into the academy. You guys are going to have a mindset book done by Mark Douglas called Trading in the Zone. This book helped me get my mind together a couple of years ago when I was actually going into this full time. Then you're going to have the Candlestick Bible. Again, I reference this book that you can go to any print shop and print it out, right? Get it spiral binded, Office Max, Staples, Office Depot, even FedEx, they all do it, right? And have this book at your desk. Where's my Candlestick Bible? Because y'all think I practice what I preach, guys. I practice what I preach. In this book, you're going to see red marks. You're going to see highlighters. This is not a game, right? We sit here and we do this for real. I'm teaching you what it is that I've done, right? Then inside the university, I hope you guys get fired up and excited for what is inside the university. As I stated, the first video that you see is an expectation video from me. What it is that you really, really need to do inside Epic University to make sure that you grasp this information, right? You're going to be able to mark off your videos as completed, okay? And it'll move you to the next video. You cannot step ahead, okay, inside the course. You have to go through the course in order, okay? Because there's a specific method to my madness here. As you're going through the training, guys, you can actually click right here and add notes, okay, to wherever it is that you left off in the video. Okay, so it's actually gonna mark your training off. So you can put, okay, today I learned, you know, XYZ and I didn't understand this. Let me highlight. All right, or reminder. Okay, go to Trading View, right? Anything you want to put back here, go to Trading View and mark up my charts and, you know, whatever it is that you need to put there, okay? And you can customize this text, all right? You're gonna have all of this information here for you, literally that matches the syllabus. You see action step. In your syllabus, you saw action step. Then you're gonna go over the basics too, okay? And we do have other courses coming, guys. Your study hall sessions will be back here. Your intro to Forex sessions will be back here, and some other secret sauce that I can't even tell you right now because it's too juicy, right? So it's coming for you. All right, so Epic University, guys, is absolutely beautiful. I'm super duper proud of the training that we have put together for you. We have tutorials back here to teach you how to use MetaTrader 4. We have tutorials back here showing you how to actually set your charts up. There's absolutely no excuses not to succeed. All right, and the last thing I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna hand it back over to Jonathan Green. There is a calendar in your back office showing you when the trainers, okay, are actually going live. So you can literally copy the time that your favorite educator is going live, guys, and copy to your personal calendar. There's no excuses not to succeed. Guys, you can see it on my face right now that I'm super fired up and super excited because we have the #1 trading platform in the world. I'm epic all the way. You guys can see my t-shirt. I'm epic all the way. This is not a game. I'm turning it back over to my team, my big bro, Jonathan Green. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and thank you for trusting me. Over and out. Bye, guys.
Superstar Coach Max. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from your director of Forex training. Guys, understand that I shared this before. This young lady learned through the world of hard knocks. She literally bumped her head to learn things, guys. She understood the border. She understood the direction of where you should be focusing. And as a result, now here it is. She's able to teach the masses how to go out and obtain massive, massive success. And speaking of massive success, ladies and gentlemen, we have a testimonial that we want to bring to the line. And you know, we're going to have a few of these testimonials. Guys, understand that this company, because of the incredible leaders that we've been able to attract in a short period of time, we're talking over 50 plus thousand individuals across as many as 130 countries. But there are a few individuals that really stand out in terms of what they've been able to accomplish, not only in the pre-launch, but also in the first 72 hours of the official launch, guys. And this first gentleman I have the pleasure of bringing to the forefront, man, he's another gentleman that I heard of his reputation. I mean, his reputation preceded this gentleman well before I had the pleasure of meeting him. Here's a gentleman that is young, he's vibrant, and when he looks back, there's a group of people following because he's a leader's folk. And here's a gentleman that has gone out and built such an amazing organization within the first 72 hours. He can talk about the details if he wants to about what it is that he's put together, folks. But make no mistake, this gentleman has been a part of multiple platforms and has hit the top of the compensation plan across each of those programs. And yet, he's done it again, folks, because he understands the fundamentals of building. He understands the law of building as well. So without any further ado, Mr. Josh Phelps, if you don't mind unmuting your line, we want to bring you to the forefront. We want all of Epic to get a chance to really hear about your amazing story, sir. There you are. Great deal. And I'll just turn it over to you.
Okay, perfect. Jonathan, thank you so much. Guys, I am fired up to be here at Epic. Is this not the most mind-blowing thing that we have ever had the opportunity to be a part of? I'll tell you this, we are in a situation right now where I have never seen this type of momentum come together in such a short amount of time. I see the 777s absolutely exploding in the chat box right now. Listen, I want to dive right into this, and I have to give all of the credit, all of the honor, and all the respect where it's due. The leadership that we have here, the people that you've already heard from, all of the leaders that are a part of this Paid to Live organization, the Epic company overall. I know we got the Lions Den in the house, the Winner Circle in the house. What we've done is we've come together and formed a company of super teams, of super leaders that have all desired to do something extremely massive. And a lot of us have, but we've not been able to do it at the level that we want because we did not have the system that was able to provide the right vehicle to get us where we're looking to go. And I will say this, the leadership, Coach Max, David, Spencer, Mark, Jonathan, it is insane, the platform that we've been given, and we have the ability to impact the world. So this Super Saturday is something that is so special because it's the first time that I can say in my heart of hearts that I really have found something that I believe is going to impact the world and take over this industry like nothing else I've ever seen. Give me a yes in the chat box if you agree with me right now. I need a yes in the chat box if you agree with me right now. This is a moment that I want you to write this down, that if you will actually give this the respect and attention, energy that it deserves, you will put yourself in a situation that you can create 5, 6, 7, 8-figure incomes at Epic. You know what? I was thinking about this earlier, and, you know, I'll get it back to Jonathan. I know we got a lot of leaders to share today, but I was thinking about this earlier. You're either going to be epic or you're going to wish that you were epic, right? You're either going to be epic or you are going to wish that you were epic. And what I would like to suggest to everybody on the line right now, that this is not a moment to wish about your future. Are you guys hearing me? This is not a moment to put your future in the hands of maybe this may happen for me. This is a moment that all of us need to seize, right? Seize this moment. What we're doing here with Epic, the leaders that have popped ranks the first 72 hours, the ambassadors that I've seen in the organization already, the first 72 hours, this is just the start. I want you to write that right now. This is just the start. As excited as you are right now, it is time to turn it up another level, because this is not a situation where we're just hyped. Look at the amount of pips that have been called the first month of pre-launch. That is just the foundation of what's about to happen. Look at all of the content that just came out from the company that's making it extremely easy for us to go and share this business with the world. They've literally made this as easy as 1, 2, 3. The question is, will we follow the lead? Will we put in the time? Will we take the moment to seize this like we should? I'm absolutely convinced of this, and then I'll pass it back, that none of us have ever had a better opportunity sitting in front of us. Genuinely, none of us have ever had an opportunity like this sitting in front of us. This is not just a business. This is a situation, and I'll end with this. This is a situation that I am absolutely convinced that we can create a wealth redistribution in the world. There's never been a more important time for people to come together. There's never been a more important time for people to change their financial situations, because we're at the middle of a crossroad right now. You're either going to head to the land of abundance or you're going to head to the land of poverty. There really is no other option these days. This is where we're headed as a society. Economically speaking, this is where you're going. So the question is, where are you going to land? And what you do right now is going to either put you in a position that you can massively live abundantly, or let's say that you let this pass you by and you just watch. Next thing you know, you're in a situation down the road that you would not be in if you would have just taken this a little bit more serious, if you would have just put a little bit more attention and effort into this. Here's the final thing that I'll leave you with. If effort is the only thing keeping you from a 7-figure income, are you going to let effort be the thing that stops you from getting there? I need you to hear me right now. If effort is the only thing keeping you from everything that you want, are you really going to let effort keep you from that? I think you're worth more, and I think everybody else on this line knows that. So with that being said, thank you so much to all the leadership. I know we have some of the leaders on here in the organization, Thomas, Ollie, who you're going to hear from later. But guys, thank you so much for showing up. Showing up is the biggest aspect of creating success in this industry. Jonathan Green, over to you, my brother. Thank you so much for everything you do. Let's rock and roll, baby. Epic awesome. All the way.
Fantastic, Josh. You're a true class act. And for those who don't understand what that means, class is something that's hard to find, but it's easy to identify it once you found it. And that's exactly what you represent, sir. We're honored to have you a part of this amazing leadership group as well, but we know that the best is truly yet to come. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to really touch on a topic very briefly here. This this would be more like the system that we put together, not just for Epic, but this is an industry training. This is literally how to go about and learn how to connect with people versus just communicate. It's about knowing the flow of how to execute, guys. And you know, I learned 18 years ago, one of the most valuable trainings that I was able to be a part of is when I had a mentor. He said, Jonathan, here's what your responsibility is. He said, your responsibility is, number one, find people to talk to. And he said, the second thing you want to do is you want to talk to the people that you find. Okay. Once again, he said, you want to find people to talk to, and then you want to talk to the people that you find. Many cases, people don't know what to say. So, you know, the struggles that many people in the home-based business industry typically have is transitioning from learned knowledge to activity knowledge. And we want to help you out with that. We want to give you more or less scripts that you can follow, guys, in order to go out and share the Epic story. You see, there are vital signs to our business, and one of the vital signs is how many times a day are you and your organization going out and sharing the Epic story? Well, how should you package what it is that you're going to share? We call it piquing interest. Many people refer to that as an elevator pitch. You want to know already what you want to say to a person before you actually see that person. Why? Because you don't get what you want out of life. You clearly get what it is that you picture. So let's talk about the piquing interest. We pique interest, we show the plan, and then we do a three-way call. Why do we pique interest, show plan, three-way call? Because we take people through a process of, we simply take people through a process of information, validation, confirmation, okay? We pique their interest so that we can provide for them the information. How are we gonna show the information? Through showing the plan. Once we give them the information, we're gonna do a three-way call with an expert so that they can gain the validation. So when we go and take a person from information to validation, and then of course, that is when they gain their confirmation, guys. So you say, well, let's start with the piquing interest. What are different ways that you can pique a person's interest about this particular project? Well, the question is, what is it that you have on your side right now? Number one, we have timing and positioning. We have timing and positioning. So the best way that you can really start out by piquing a person's interest to look and evaluate this business project is you can ask them a value proposition, okay? Knowing what you know about Uber in terms of how they became a multiple billion-dollar-a-year company over the last 10 years. If you had an opportunity to position yourself in front of Uber, is that something that you would consider? They simply say yes. Well, you can let them know, listen, I've aligned myself with a project. It is projected to be larger than that of Uber. You see, now we're selling timing. We're selling timing in that regards, okay? You know, another one, hey, look, have you ever considered learning the skill set of FOREX in terms of multiplying your money? They said, well, no, I haven't heard about FOREX. Wow, now you want to figure out a way to go ahead and show the plan. The question that you're asking is positioning you to show the plan. This is a duplicatable process that everyone can be successful at, guys. Once you pique their interest, you say, okay, well, what is it that we want to show? Well, you just saw two of our videos. You saw the animated version, which is a piquing interest version to edify the industry so that people have an idea of this $6.8 trillion a year industry that has been in front of them all of their lives, and they never really knew the extent of this wealth transfer. That is what that little 5-minute video is going to do for you. And then you have the 9-minute video, which is going to educate them on the Epic program. It's going to take them through the presentation where, and it's triggering things in their reticular activating system that will get them to move to action immediately. You pique their interest, then you're going to show the video. Once you show the video, guys, it's easy enough to go ahead and collect their decision. You can collect their decision right away because it's not an emotional sell. It's simple. People want to learn how to multiply their money. They want their money to have children. Either people are going to be interested in multiplying their money, or they're going to be interested in going and showing other people how they can multiply their money. And now they're capitalizing on passive and residual income as well. Okay, so that video, once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Epic Trading, folks, so that you can have access to every corporate video that we literally release, okay? Now I want to show you, if you're willing to go and pique a person's interest, if you're willing to show the plan and do the three-way call, let's go ahead and dissect the compensation plan, and you can see that we have something for everyone in this compensation plan. We have something for the people that simply say, hey, look, I only want to trade. I don't want to spend a lot of time going out and recruiting. That is not my thing. Perfect. Well, look, the question that I have is, if you could save $1,200 a year and have access to this program, are you interested in knowing how you can make that possible? You see, recruiting, you don't have to be recruited about, you don't have to be passionate about recruiting, but you might want to be passionate about saving money, okay? We still get the same result, showing people what it is, identifying what it is that they want and showing them how to go out and get it. We put together a model that says, look, Epic University is amazing. Epic University, not only do you have access to documented master traders, but in addition to the access, they're kicking out these daily signals where it's not taking a lot of your time. You can put the configurations in, the entry point, the stop loss, the take profit, and you can go on about your day. So essentially, for our founders promo, for anyone who's new looking at this program, when you think about the fact that if you joined the gym membership and you paid the monthly subscription, just imagine if that gym gave you access to the personal trainers. The personal trainers. The personal trainer asks you, well, what is it that you want to work on? You say, well, you know, I want to beef up my biceps and my triceps. I want to tighten up my abs. So the personal trainer gets on the floor, starts doing the push-ups. The personal trainer starts doing the sit-ups and the crunches, but you get the abs. You get the muscle. That is the type of environment that we're creating with our daily signals, our elite signals that are coming from these master traders. You refer 3 people to that platform, and now we're going to give you your $99.99 monthly subscription. It's going to be waived. It's going to be waived. That's the first aspect. Now, the other aspect is for people who simply say, I never had success in network marketing. Never. Well, guys, that $500 a month and that $1,000 a month position, that Founder 500 and Founder 1000, that is the sweet spot of the industry. We have hundreds of people that have already positioned themselves to make that $500 a month, that $1,000 a month. It's huge. Why? Because you can refer those same 3 individuals that you wanted to get your subscription free by referring them, and you help those 3 individuals get their subscription for free. Now you're at $500 a month. Now, once again, your membership is no longer free once you start earning the commissions. However, you're earning $125 per week, $500 a month. As your team grows to 30, now you're earning $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. You have to ask yourself, with what you're doing on your job right now, what would it take to just give yourself an extra $12,000 a year bonus that are added on to whatever you're doing? Well, here, you can go and find 3 individuals, and you can help them position themselves to make $500 a month. And as a result, you're getting an extra $1,000 a month by helping people. J. Paul Getty says it best, guys. If you help enough people get what it is that they want, you're bound to get what it is that you want. Okay, we can go on through the ranks of the founder ranks, from the free membership all the way to earning $60,000 a year by building a team of 250. But I want to talk about that ambassador level. I want to stretch some of you guys. Here in Epic, we're creating what's called a new normal. You see, let me give you an example of what that means. Let's just imagine if you had $500 that was in your pocket and you dropped it, you misplaced it. Most people will be distraught about that. They're like, man, I can't believe it. I lost $500. It was in my pocket. Well, what if $500 in your world was really tiny? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a mindset. See, successful people create the conditions for success in their minds first. There are individuals who've been struggling in the industry of network marketing for years, but because they came into this environment with the right mindset, the right conditions, they looked at 500. They see Ambassador 10 building a team of 500. Instead of them saying, wow, I don't know how I can build a team of 500, they structured it. They said, well, what if I went out and personally introduced 25 individuals and help those 25 individuals build a team of 20 people in their group? Did you realize that's 500 as well? It's all about the game plan, folks. Our job is to create a system which saves yourself time, energy, and money. You see, eventually your business is going to grow to Ambassador 20, Ambassador 50. Eventually, you'll be an icon. We have several people that have already structured their business to, for the first month, guys, get paid out at the Icon 100 level. That's $25,000 per week. When we take the snapshot of all of the monthly subscriptions, all of the people that are subscribed to Epic University, by tomorrow night, midnight, folks, we're going to celebrate all of the icons in this industry, people that have positioned themselves to earn 6 figures a month day one. That is something when you can simply say $100 a month was the worst I've ever done within the Epic environment. But people are believing for that as well. But ultimately, guys, we will have people that will truly be able to live the affirmation that they're speaking of, I am Epic. At Epic, you're building a team of 75 scholars, guys, people that are subscribed to Epic University. And as a result, you've helped so many people advance through the compensation plan, and we're going to celebrate you at $1 million a month. That is the reason why we've been able to attract some of the greatest minds in the home-based business industry to this platform, guys, because we said that we're going to build a redemption business. We're going to build a business for the people, and we've done exactly what we said that we were going to do, guys. We wanted to create an environment where you can unpack your bags and say, this is not my house, this is my home, okay? I need you guys to type some homes in the chat, okay? Go ahead and type home in the chat. If you can buy into the fact that you can go ahead and unpack your bags and you can call this home, there we go, light up the chat. All around the world, we want to stream and let these guys know that this is your home. Guys, we have another superstar testimonial. We have another superstar testimonial that we want to present you with as well, folks. Once again, another shining star. Here's a young lady. Here's a young lady that has the industry experience, folks. I've been able to watch this young lady from a distance, and I'm honored that you guys get to share the platform and hear from her greatness, guys. And she's just a constant class act. She is known and documented around the world as one of the most electrifying trainers that exist. And once again, we're honored that she brought her talents here with Epic. She built one of the largest organizations up to date, and we celebrate everything that she's done, but we're rocking and rolling with her vision of where she's going as well. So without any further ado, I want to introduce to some, present to others, the infamous Miss Tracy Johnson. I'll turn it over to you, my friend.
Hey, can you see me?
I'm about to set your spotlight because we definitely want you spotlighted.
Wonderful. Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I am so excited. Thank you, Jonathan Green, for that beautiful edification. I'm like, who is he talking about? But let me tell you guys, I am thrilled, beyond excited about being a part of Epic for multiplicity of reasons. Let's just first start with the fact that David is my bro. He's my forever bro. Max is my little sis. And I am living proof that her education, her mentoring, and her encouragement works. When I started with our previous company, I got in because I wanted to learn how to trade. she was right there with me because I was one of the first people that David brought in, and probably one of the only ones he brought in that didn't know how to trade. And she was right there with her pom-poms cheering me on, taking me through market structure, taking me through price action, helping me to understand that if I stick with it, if I am disciplined, if I am consistent, she told me straight off the rip, Forex will pay all of your bills and then some. And she never lied. She never lied. She kept on me, and I was able to, with her and a few other team members that I have an amazing team, so many traders, just a beautiful, beautiful group of people. Hey, y'all, too many to name, too many teams to name. But with all of them, I was able to become a profitable trader in about 4 weeks. 2-week syllabus, went through it. It took me 3 weeks to get through it. I had to go back and look at market structure. Thanks to Ryan DeFreitas, I really got into risk management real hard and the psychology of trading. One thing I can tell you is to come into this university and learn everything. Come in, do everything they tell you, read everything they tell you, get on all of the live sessions. Get in the study hall, ask your questions. No question is a dumb question. If you need to ask it more and more, ask it more and more. Your future depends on it. Right here in Epic, we have the opportunity to get multiple checks here. We can get a residual payment for referring scholars, and then we can also get a check anytime we want, any time of day, through trading. Trading and being profitable in the markets is what's going to pay for your needs, your wants, your dreams, and your hobbies. I'm going to say that again. Forex is going to pay for your needs, your wants, your dreams, and your hobbies. Get into it. I mean, submerge yourself in it. I mean, dwell there. Dwell there and learn everything. And you too can be a high 5-figure, 6-figure, 7, 8-figure profitable trader that's helping thousands, tens of thousands, and millions of people free themselves financially and free their time. I'm really, really, really so humbled and so excited to be a part of this beautiful company with this servant leadership, with this wonderful, happy, positive environment. If you are looking for all of that and you're looking for a security net, a safety net, a place where you can be the bank, this is that place. This is the time. We are at ground floor. We are all getting paid next Friday. Where does that happen? Where you get paid every week? Where does it happen? Where the first few days of launch, you have all the tools you need. You have access to leadership. You have an app. We have an app, you guys. And those of you who know why that's important. So I'm super excited. Shout out, much love to David McCovey, Mark Sterling. You are superior. Spencer Iverson, I mean, Class Act does not describe you. Super impressive. Jonathan Green, energy is electric. Coach Max, you already know, little sis. And I'm just so grateful to be amongst wonderful leaders. The admins in the Epic chat, let's not forget to shout them out. They really hold everything together. Hey, admins. All right, you guys, I just want to say that we are going to make major, major, major waves in this industry. This is a legacy company right now. And now's the time for you to lock arms, become a part of this wonderful, growing, beautiful family. We are happy that you're here. We want to congratulate you on your decision, and we want to welcome you with warm, open arms. Back to you, Jonathan. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, Tracy, actually, I'm going to take over just a little bit of the hosting duties. Thank you.
Hey, Spencer.
Hey, Tracy. Wow. Listen, guys, you're getting a glimpse of just some of the amazing leadership that's out there. And this is a part that we've been waiting on for a long time, when we can actually put some names and faces with the leaders that have really been working hard behind the scenes to build massively large organizations. And I tell you what, Tracy, I've heard so much about you, about your ability to train, your ability to lead. And we are where we are because of leaders like yourself. So I want to say congratulations to you and your fine organization. Coach Max, guys, you all saw what she did, right? You all saw what's happening. You see what's happening with Epic University. She eats, sleeps, and breathes Epic University every day, all day. She's constantly pouring into that university so that you have the best trading experience possible. Come on, Josh Phelps. Really? really, Josh Phelps, we could have shut the game down. We could have shut the training down after Josh just rocked that training. Absolutely amazing. It's easy to see why this young man has made the millions of dollars building businesses inside and outside of the home-based business arena. We're just honored to have such amazing leadership like a Josh Phelps. I had the privilege of meeting him in Las Vegas, Nevada, a little over 30 days ago. I was impressed with him then, even more so now. So Josh, thank you for the contribution that you're making to the leadership team at Epic University. Thank you and congratulations to you and your organization. And now, guys, we get the chance, I'm tearing stuff up in office, we get the chance to hear a little bit about Epic Swag. You see the gear, you see the hat, you see all the flash stuff that we've got going on, and the best is yet to come. But I get a chance to introduce the man who's running Epic Swag behind the scenes. Again, this gentleman, and we do this not just because it's the right thing to do, we do it because we mean it. We have such respect for each other. I think Josh said it best, you know, we're the amalgamation of a bunch of super teams that have come together to make our own home. And this gentleman is a part of that legacy. I had a chance to meet this guy over 10 years ago. And this gentleman was already a top money earner in the company that he was in. And he left that organization. We partnered up. We started a new venture. And you know what he did? He did what leaders do. He went to the top of the compensation plan. He wasn't the top 5. He wasn't top 4. He was the #1 money earner in that particular project where he had amassed an organization of over 70,000 individuals. He left that project and he took his talents down to the executive side where a company said, listen, we know you can build, but we also know that you have a skill set outside of network marketing. So they engaged him as the vice president of sales for another network marketing company. That company celebrated their largest era of growth under his leadership. And so as Providence would have it, a window of opportunity presented itself where when Mr. Green presented the idea to me and he was looking at the team and who else could we engage, it was a no-brainer as the VP of sales to talk to Mr. Mark Sterling. This gentleman is a multiple 7-figure earner. He's an author. This gentleman has led organizations around the world for over a decade, almost 20 plus years. And we are absolutely humbled and honored to have him as our VP of sales here with Epic Trading to tell you more about Epic Swag. Mr. Sterling, go ahead and take it away, buddy.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here. Thank you, Mr. Iverson. Man, I'm over here taking copious notes. I'll tell you one thing. I was just sitting over here a second ago, and let me push this back a little bit so you guys can see me. I was over here a second ago, okay, listening to Josh and what an amazing story he has, and then sitting back again listening to Tracy, and I'm like, wow, you know, this is just absolutely impressive. So a collection of so many incredible talents across the world right now. We have, my last count was 37 individuals that we know have actually made over 7 figures in this industry of network marketing and direct sales, and we're excited about that. But what I'm more impressed about, what I'm more inspired about are the 1,000 stories. And that's something I think I coined that term, and I think it really hits home with what we have as a product and the mission in our company. $1,000 a month for families out of this particular compensation plan or by way of trading with our incredible FOREX education platform. How many people will you touch? How many families will you touch that will actually create $1,000? Guys, that's what it's all about. How many stories of $1,000 will you create? So just kind of work with me and type into the chat box 1,000 stories. 1,000 stories, because that's what it's really about. It's about helping families achieve their own personal and financial goals and to get to a level of success that is important for them. And understand, guys, success is very personal. Success means something different for every person. But I get a chance today to talk about our Epic Swag. And we thought that it was very important because as a company, we have a brand message. We get a chance to go out there and many people say, you know what do you do? And I just said the other day, Jonathan Green went to the post office for us the other day and he was doing some things around the office and he was wearing his Epic t-shirt, right? And he actually got 2 phone numbers because people actually say, hey, what is Epic? The shirt itself would look like it could be a professional designer brand, right? Thank you, Mr. Iverson, for really spearheading the logo and everything else. And thank you to the founder for, you know, approving everything and understanding and seeing the vision and helping to execute on that, guys. And I'll tell you right now, the swag has been phenomenal. We've had people chomping at the bit for new products and services and for other paraphernalia. And the word swag itself is just, we had to incorporate, you know, we could have did Epic Tools or Epic Gear and No. Why? Because we know we're swaggy. Can I say that? We're swaggy, right? Okay, I can say lit too. We lit, right? God, it is absolutely phenomenal what's going on with the branding right now. But I want you to know a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So you need to make sure that today, if you haven't already done, you want to upgrade and make sure that you have your scholar package. That's important, right? I'm VP of sales. So I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about sales. If I didn't talk about how you can make sure you're positioned to go out there and grow a book of business, make sure you're positioned to take advantage of the educational service. Make sure you go out there and you got your IBO or your scholar package. The IBO package will be available once you get your 3. So there we go. But I'll tell you right now, we've had so many people order. You know what? These epic hats, the ones in white, were a big hit with the script. We're totally out of the small mediums right now. We got more of those on order. Thank you. See, here's the thing. I want to say thank you for helping us be a sellout. All my life, I heard never be a sellout. Well, I'm excited, guys. We're sold out of a whole lot of stuff, right? I'm excited. You know what? No one's ever called me a sellout. You called me a sellout today. Matter of fact, I'm sold out to this company. I'm sold out to our products and services. I'm sold out to our educational platform. I'm sold out to our swag. I'm sold out to this mission, the culture, the people. I'm sold out. I'm sold out. Guys, get this. It's going to sound crazy. It may be counterintuitive, right? Sold out. That's how we're being sold out right now. Why? Because sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you got to be sold out to something greater than yourself, because as a mission, as a movement, it's absolutely imperative that, you know what, we lock arms, that we embrace each other, that we go out there and say, you know what, together we're stronger. What's that song by Neo? You know, it says, you know what, I don't know, but I know it says we're a force when we're together. I think Neo said that, right? You know what, we're great by ourselves, but we're a force when we're together. So let me go ahead and talk about some of the swag, right? I don't know if you guys saw this, these epic FOREX t-shirts. They're absolutely phenomenal, right? Absolutely phenomenal. FOREX for the next generation. Guys, we're not talking about anything old school. Now understand, principles remain the same. People and places change, but principles remain the same. But get this, this new generation, absolutely phenomenal, right? Fire, okay? But here's the one that, I mean, it's going bananas right now. I am epic. I am epic. It's off the charts, right? I am epic, right? You definitely will get your I am epic shirt. We got another with the epic logo on there. A lot of folks have asked. We got some things coming. We got the epic mask. They're on order right now. They'll be here. The vendor, guys, the demand was so high. The vendor, we had to up our order without even selling the first one. That's unbelievable, right? We got the epic hoodies, some epic hats coming as well. The epic hoodie coming out as well, some jackets. And I want to say, guys, I don't know about you, but these hats right here, I had to do that, guy. We got a little play on that last time. These hats right here, off the chain, right? Off the charts. So, matter of fact, the I Am Epic shirt and the Epic logo hats have been our #1 sellers. But it's just been phenomenal, guys. Here's what I want to lay in your heart as I bring Mr. Iverson back up. Here's what I want to lay in your heart right now, okay? I've heard so many times, what if this doesn't work? It's one of my #1 questions if I ever talk to someone, what if this doesn't work? Well, I don't sit in a space of negative. I don't sit in a space of what if. I don't sign up for that class, because I remember when I was sitting in New Orleans one time, many years ago, matter of fact, in La Plaza, Louisiana, and I was sitting in the IHOP and I was talking about 20 people. And the lady said, "Can you tell me how many people didn't earn any money last month in this company?" And I said, "Ma'am, I don't know. I never actually signed up for the class on how to lose. But I did sign up for the class on what are the winners doing and how can I mirror and model that. I did sign up for the class that says, if it's possible for others, it's possible for me. I did sign up for the class that says, I don't believe in not trying." Why? Because someone said, you know what if I try and I fail? Here's what I know. Here's what I know, okay? What if I try and I fail? If you think trying is expensive, wait until you get the bill for doing nothing. If you think trying is expensive, wait until you get the bill for doing nothing. I dare you to try and fight for your own success. I dare you to stand up and say, if I miss, at least I'm closer than I was before. I dare you to say, I'm going to give it a shot. I dare you to touch someone else's life. Someone says, well, I'm already financially stable. Awesome. Don't not make the money. Make the money and give it away. You never have too much. You guys always talk about money. Well, I've been broke before. If this rich thing doesn't work out, I don't mind going back there, but if I don't have to, I'm okay. I dare you to stand up and say, it's my turn, it's my time to make a difference. So with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We got some more stuff to talk about. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you on the beach of the world. God bless, take care, and make sure you go out to myepicswag.com, myepicswag.com, and where you get a link out to it from the back office. I'm gonna turn the call back over to Mr. Iverson. God bless, take care. Talk to you soon.
Okay, guys, you heard it from our VP of Sales, Mr. Mark Sterling. Nobody does it better. He's over there swagged out in his office, which is also swagged out, right? So thank you, Mr. Sterling, for that. And guys, go to myepicswag.com, get all your gear. Guys, I've been watching the chat boxes. I see what you want. Everybody wants the hoodie, right? You want the masks, you want the golf polo shirts, guys. I got you, we got you. We got you. We're taking copious notes on what the demand is. We're going to make sure that you all are rocking the flyest gear, and we will be the envy from an apparel standpoint of the industry. Before I go forward with Epic Rewards, I want to go back to Mr. Jonathan Green. Guys, the training that he did, that PS3 training, if you got something out of that training, I want you to put in there, I just want you to put in the chat box green. I just want you to put in the chat box green, because you can see why he is one of the most sought after network marketing trainers anywhere in the industry. He breaks things down so succinctly, so easy for everybody to understand. And we hope that you got a lot of value out of that. So thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan Green. Also, I have to take some time and highlight someone that we oftentimes miss, but let me tell you something. This person is going to be critically important to each and every one of you, okay? I need you to understand, I need you to celebrate a young lady by the name of Katira Ware. She is our Chief Operating Officer, and I'm gonna tell you why she is so significant, especially as we get ready for the first paychecks, because she is the one who presses the big button for money to be approved and checks to go out. So she works so hard behind the scenes. I wanted to say personally, thank you to Katira for everything that you do that most people never get a chance to see. They never get a chance to experience, but she is an absolutely critical and vital part of our organization and our leadership executive team. She's our Chief Operating Officer who works behind the scenes, like I said, making sure that the money moves. Guys, if the money doesn't move, we don't move. So I need everyone to say, thank you, Katira, K-A-T-I-R-A. Thank you, Katira, right? Because she's working so hard behind the scenes, making the money move. Now, somebody say now. Oh my gosh. I get to tell you all about Epic Rewards. Guys, we have specifically and strategically designed this presentation for the buildup. Mr. McCovey's coming, our founder's coming, and he's gonna tell you some people, he's gonna give you the names of some folks who've already hit some of these levels. Mr. Green showed you the ranks and how you accomplish the ranks. Mr. Sterling has shown you the gear. What better places to be able to go to some of these places and locations with this gear on after you hit some of these ranks. Now, let me give you a little bit about the mindset that we put behind Epic Rewards. We've been in companies before where you hit the rank and it almost seemed like the company was trying to find a way for you not to get it. Trying to find a way for you. I have been in companies for 3 and 4 years and never received any type of trophy, any type of incentive trip. They made me pay for an incentive trip. I just don't think that's right. We don't think that's right. We put a lot of effort into the presentation you're about to see. We understand that our success is not because we're so smart. It's not because we're so talented. It's not because we're so gifted. The success of Epic is only happening because of your belief in us. So how dare we do well as a company and not express our appreciation to you? Shame on us. That has to change. That has to stop in the industry. That philosophy, that mindset has got to stop. Where sometimes owners and executives and team leaders make you feel like you still owe us something. No, we owe you everything. And so we will never forget that in terms of our mindset. We will always try to err in favor of you, the individuals who are out there around the world who had enough. You could have joined any program. You could have signed up with any company, but you chose us. And we always will be humbled by the decision. We will never be perfect, guys. And we thank you for the grace you've extended to us, but we have had an amazingly smooth transition from pre-launch into launch. but that's because we're working really hard behind the scenes and you're working really hard out there. So we want to introduce to some and present to others Epic Rewards. We want to just to kind of take this first slide in. Imagine yourself on your own private yacht. Guys, this is what comes after you put in the work. And here's our first Epic Reward. When you hit the level of Founder 5000, we're going to have a custom made dog tag. Guys, this is just a mock-up. This is just a mock-up, but guys, we're going to be so swag heavy as a company, right? There's nothing you have to do to hold on to your ranks and all that kind of stuff at this level. But when you hit Founder 5000, guys, we're going to have these custom pendants made that we'll give to you. Now, understand this Epic Rewards program is going to start on December the 1st, the first weekend after we come back from our ambassador retreat. Okay, and it's going to start after our ambassador retreat. So hit the highest level that you can between now and then, and that's when our Epic Rewards program is going to start. But at Founder 5000, you're going to get this beautiful Epic designed pendant dog tag that you can wear. And again, these are conversation pieces. These are things that people will ask, wow, how did you get that? Why did you get that? I'm so glad you asked. Let me send you a video that you can watch so that you can become Epic as well. Now, somebody say another level. Put another level in the chat. I want to show you something at another level. I see you lighting it up. Another level. Here's our next level, Ambassador 10. When you hit Ambassador 10, that is when our ring program begins. We have now listen, here's one thing our founder has reiterated, and we are all on the same page about this. Epic don't do nothing cheap. I know that's bad English. And if you're from another country, yes, that is it. But Epic don't do nothing cheap. If it looks like gold in the picture, that's because it's real gold. If it looks like diamonds in the picture, that's because it's real diamonds. We don't do cubic zirconias. We don't do precious minerals. Guys, if it's not gold, if it's not diamonds, we don't buy it. It has to be authentic. This is when the ring program starts at Ambassador 10, right? Also, when you hit Ambassador 10, $5,000 cash bonus when you hit Ambassador 10. Now, starting also at Ambassador 10 are the qualifications. We need you to qualify 8 out of 12 weeks, right? So that means that, we get paid on a weekly basis. Our cycle for rank advancements happens every week, and we think that's fair. We think that's fair. We don't want people to kind of take advantage of the compensation plan, do something, get a little money, and then go to another company. So we want to make sure that, but here's why we've done that. We've had companies before, we've been in companies before where they'll put in rank qualifications and in order for you to get bonuses or to get incentives. And it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to maintain it. Guys, we wanted to make it very, very simple. So at Ambassador 10 and the way Mr. McCovey has designed the ring program is that every time you go up a level, that you don't have to get a new ring. We have a company that will customize it and upgrade the ring that you already have with even more diamonds. Somebody say more diamonds, right? So we're excited about our ring program that will grow as you grow in rank. So at Ambassador 10 is when the ring program begins for the 6-figure money earners and above, and you also get $5,000 cash. Somebody say another level. I hear you. We're going to another level. At Ambassador 50, you get an all expenses paid trip for 2 to Dubai. Wow, that is on so many people's bucket lists. I've had family members who've been to Dubai. I've had companies go without me to Dubai. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'm in treatment for that. I have had this on my own personal bucket list. It's on my own personal bucket list. So when you hit Ambassador 50, maintain that rank for 8 out of 12 weeks. Guess what? We're going to take you on an all, guys, leave your wallet at home. Listen, we put a lot of hours literally into this entire program. We don't want you wanting for anything. We want this to be an experience of a lifetime, because when you hit these levels, you've manifested yourself as an amazing leader. You've manifested yourself as an amazing contributor to the entire company. We want to spoil you. We want to spoil you, and we want you and someone significant too with you to go to Dubai on us and have an absolutely amazing time. Somebody say another level. Do I hear? Are we done? Are they ready for another level? Because we got some more. Okay, all right, Mr. Green said we can go on. Okay, here we go. Here's the next level. Starting at Icon 100. Starting at Icon 100. Now, guys, many of you who know me, I don't buy much, but when I do buy, I buy high quality, right? I buy tailored suits, not because they're tailored, but they just last much longer. This watch they only made 100 of them in the world, right? So when I do buy, I buy quality, and everything that we put into this is extremely high quality. Rolex, it stands for it represents success. It represents significance. So when you hit the level of Icon 100, we got a customized luxury timepiece that is made by one of the industry icons in the luxury timepiece industry by Rolex, guys, at Icon 100, a luxury timepiece by Rolex, guys. We will have the Epic Rewards deck available for you all to share as well, coming soon. But right now, guys, if you want to take a screenshot of that, guys, take a look at that absolutely beautiful timepiece by Rolex at Icon 100. Let's go to another level at Icon 200, guys. Listen, at Icon 200, you can do a lot. You've got options. You've got people in your life. You're living the dream. You're winning probably on the trading side. You're winning on the team building side. But at Icon 200, we want to take care of you even more, because maybe you've given a lot of money to charity. Maybe you've helped other people in your life who are not as fortunate as you. So maybe you haven't done anything for yourself yet. So you know we're going to give you the option of choosing from 3 vehicles. You can choose either the Mercedes S550 or, Mr. Iverson, I don't like Mercedes. I'm an SUV person. Fantastic. You can choose the Cadillac Escalade. Or, Mr. Iverson, I don't like big vehicles like that. They drink too much gas. Fantastic. You can choose a Tesla Model S, right? Whatever your choice is, we got you. Guys, listen, this is not a lease. This is not something where we need, oh, God, help me. Anyway, guys, we're gonna buy the car for you. I can say a lot about car programs, guys. This is not a wink, wink, nod, nod program. Guys, when we say we're gonna buy you the car, we're gonna buy you the car. We're gonna buy you the car, guys. Is something wrong?
No. Did he say a car?
Oh, these guys
he
here,
said
man.
something right.
Right, I said something right. This brought my partners out, right? They didn't come out for the watches. They didn't come out for Dubai. But we talk about cars, all of a sudden they come out, right? Guys, you get your choice. Maybe you've already bought yourself something nice, and you want to give it to your parents. Or maybe you have a child who has done well in school and you want to give them something nice, right? But maybe you have a minister or something. Be a blessing to somebody else, but you get your choice at Icon 200 of a Mercedes-Benz S550, a Cadillac Escalade, or a Tesla Model S on us, right? Guys, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get so crazy. Mr. Iverson, you guys have bought me a car. Fantastic. It would be, I gave the car away. What, is there anything else when I hit Icon 500, guys? We're going to buy you a Lamborghini, a black and gold themed Lamborghini Huracan. Now, again, those of you who know me, I race cars. I have a little vehicle that I take on the track on weekends and drive really fast with. I've always wanted to kind of get into race cars and whatnot. So I'm an exotic car fan. And guys, what we decided to do was, this is a conversation piece like no other. Can you imagine after COVID-19 and you drive up to the weekly meeting, you drive up to the convention, and a black and gold themed Huracan, guys, it might have a little epic tag on it or something like that, black car with gold rims representing that epic color scheme. Guys, absolutely fire. Absolutely fire. Guys, we need you to dream. And then once again, guys, this is not a lease. This is not something where you get it for a couple of years to borrow. No, this is your vehicle. This is your vehicle, guys. And so at Icon 500, the Lamborghini Huracan. Now we have one more level. We've got one more level. And we put a lot of thought into this one. We put a lot of thought into this one. As you all know, we set a new standard in the industry with the Epic position, where you can earn 75,000 people on balance. You can earn up to you can earn $1 million a month at our Epic level. But guys, we did something that was worthy of Epic, right? We as you can probably see, we switched some things around because we said we need something that's just epic. Nobody's thought about this in the industry. Are you all ready? Are you all ready to see what you get when you hit Epic? All right. Guys, when you hit Epic, you get private jet service for up to 6 people. Now, the chat box should be crazy. The chat box should be going crazy right now. Guys, listen, you can't beat us. Quit trying. Stop. You can't do it. It's crazy. You get private jet service for up to 6 people. We have partnered with one of the world's foremost private luxury jet companies. What you're going to get is you're going to get 25 hours of here they come. Listen, right? You see it. You see it. Oh my God, you see it. Listen, you're going to get 25 hours of private jet service for you and 5 of your friends. Now listen, These guys are married. I am not. Now, this is about as balling thing you can do as a single guy. Right?
Married guy too.
This is about as balling. Baby. I'm gonna get the jet and we're gonna fly to the game. Listen, guys, it's a wrap. So at Epic, 25 hours, you get 2 years to use your flight time. Anywhere you want to go, you just book it. They'll have private dining service on your flight. Guys, listen, we are Epic. We had to find something that was at a standard that was worthy of our name, Epic. And guys, we think we have done that. So with that being said, I think we're gonna.
Man, when I see this private jet, all I could think of is David McCovey.
Oh,
yeah, that's all I can think of is David McCovey, man. Like, this guy, damn Dave.
Wow.
Hey,
man.
McCovey not just, he's not going to own the plane. He would be pulling, he would drive it.
Right.
Sheesh.
All right, guys. Well, look, we're having a lot of fun. We really put a lot of thought into this Epic Rewards program. Why? Because it's really all about you. It is all 100% about you. And so with that being said, I get a chance to bring back up to the presentation deck on today, Mr. Mark Sterling, because we put some essential elements in place to help you protect your business. We don't want to go through all of this exciting stuff and you all building a great business and sharing this with your family and changing your family legacies. And because we haven't put in the right measures to protect your individual businesses, but also protect the company, then we really haven't done our job. And so with that being said, guys, I can't wait. Don't forget, Mr. McCovey is coming up shortly to give you some announcements about our other more parts about our rewards program, some recognition of individuals who've gone out there and already done it. So stay tuned because it's just around the corner. But Mr. Mark Sterling, come on up and talk about how we're going to protect individuals here at Epic Trading International.
Absolutely. I got to tell you, Mr. Iverson, man, I've seen a lot of programs and that reward program, man, hats off to you for really spearheading that particular program. Let's go ahead and stop sharing yours if you don't mind. We'll make sure we'll get good to go here. All right, there we go. So, man, I can tell you, guys, I want you to understand, it's just, this is I'm going to use an SAT word, an anomaly, right? This is definitely an anomaly when you have individuals who've actually owned their own companies previously. It's 100+ years of experience. That's the thing. I mean, I don't trust myself, my 18-year-old self, to give my older self too much, how do I say, information. I don't. You think about this, a seasoned doctor would never cut on somebody in their first week of orientation at college. There comes a certain aspect of trust with experience. And when you have someone like a Spencer Iverson who has gone out there and reached the top of compensation plans as a distributor, someone like a Spencer Iverson who's gone out and reached the top pinnacle as an owner, right? Someone like a Spencer Iverson, for example, who really understands the benefits and the challenges and how to manage them accordingly. So, I mean, I'm honored to really lock arms with somebody like that, and a family man, somebody that's principled to a fault. And, guys, you can like them, you can love them, but you know what? You can't question the results. And I think that's very important to understand. So I'll be effective, not eternal. I get a chance to talk about how we protect the house. We had an opportunity not long ago to talk about that on a previous call, but I want you to understand that's going to be important for us not just to have the amazing, I call them aspects of the rewards program, right? That's important. That's absolutely important, right? But we also want to make sure that it's also important to understand that we have an incredible FOREX educational program, but how do we protect that as well, right? It's also understandable that we have an incredible and a very aggressive compensation model, but how do we protect that as well? Well, from a compliance perspective, we need your help, okay? But we've also gotten the help of external compliance vendors, for example. Matter of fact, we actually engaged a company, and their software is just absolutely so amazing that it literally will do a comprehensive scan of the entire internet, right? Guys, get this. It actually goes out and scans globally and comprehensively for, how do I say this, harmful conversations, for example, threats, violations of company policy. It actually goes out and does a lot more than that. It serves it back up to we have a complete compliance team as well, and that's important. And when it comes back, I mean, the software is so robust. I mean, do you realize that the software will come back and send all this data to the team, and the team can actually literally send a button and send you, that's heaven forbid, let's say I put something out And in this particular climate, we can't say things, for example, like this, right? You can't say, hey, you know what? I know a lot of people are out at work because of COVID, but if you actually partner with Epic, guess what? You can potentially earn XYZ, right? Those are things we can't even touch anything like that. So something like that would actually be sent back to the company by way of a report, and the team manages that and literally can send. Let's say I did something like that, right? Heaven forbid I did something like that. If the alphabet boys are listening, ABC, XYZ, whomever, right? I didn't say that. It's a hypothetical. They can literally send. I can get a text message from the compliance department saying, "Hey, Mark, ID number XYZ," and have attachments to actually what was happening, and say, "You know what? These things came up. We noticed them. This is a courtesy reminder to go ahead and actually relate back to the relate back to the compliance article to show you exactly where we need to stay in bounds." I want you to think of it this way, okay? I want you to think of it this way. This is designed to be like the bumpers, so you don't go into gutter ball bumpers when you go bowling, right? These are our correctional bumpers, right? And here's what I know, okay? Mistakes are the GPS for wisdom, but we're also smart enough to realize that if we actually go out there and we can do what I call corrective criticism along the way, then the majority of folks actually want to do the right things, and they're going to say, oh, wow, I didn't know, or I know now, or you know what, let me go ahead and manage that. But for the unfortunate small percentage that just want to go out there and do something that could be damaging, we go ahead and we'll make the proper decisions at that point as well, right? But I want you to know that this does several things. It helps us lower our risk. It reduces our costs. It makes sure that we can continue to pay out so we can, do our part to, stay away from lawsuits, things like that. And we can stay aggressive in the marketplace for years and years to come, right? And this is basically like a one-click compliance tool. It's the largest, most comprehensive tool in the entire industry. No cost was spared. So do me a favor, if you believe that you want to have a product and have a team that's actually in place dedicated to help making sure this actually works, okay? And not just work for the company, but works for you long-term, just go ahead and type in protect the house for me. Type in protect the house and let us know that you're with us on board with that, right, guys? Because that's real important to make sure that, you know what, that we can actually keep funding those Lamborghinis, if we can keep funding the $5,000 of the dog chains, for example, right? If we can take care of the ambassador retreats, and we can talk about have all these amazing things that are in play, that we make sure that we have the best Forex education in the entire industry, bar none. Thank you, Coach Max, for all that you do. Thank you so much for Jonathan Green and all that you do. Thank you so much, David Lisiaga, for all that you do. Thank you so much, Mr. McCovey, for all that you do, all that you've done, and guys, how big your heart is. So guys, I live in the South, so I want to say I don't want to overcook the grits, but I always like closing out with a quick expression, right? I think that's important because I like to do what I call a conscious interrupt. I think if I can challenge your belief system at a moment and get you back into the right vibration, like Coach Max talked about those affirmations, then guess what? We can all receive things in a different way. Do you know that we're all born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our choices? I'll say that again. Do you know that we're all born looking like our parents, but we die looking like our choices? Now, Mark, what do you mean by that? We get a chance right now to decide, to choose exactly what we want to do with our life. The person we are today, the situation that we're in right now is mostly coming from the decisions we made in the past, the appointments that we made in the past to meet our current selves. So we get a chance to decide right now, am I going to be the reason this company succeeds? Am I going to be one of the key factors that moves the needle to help us get to, 100,000 active distributors, scholars by the end of 2020? It's going to happen anyway, but will you at least be there? The question remains now, if it's going to happen anyway, shouldn't we be in the way? I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm super excited, super fired up, and we're going to bring the next person up right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have not been so excited in my entire life, ever, right? So I'm going to bring the call back up from Mr. Spencer Iverson. I mean, I got to tell you guys, he's doing a hell of a job. I don't curse very often. He's doing a hell of a job behind the scenes. And do me one favor too, guys. Make sure that, if you ever get a chance to chat with the customer service, they're real folks on the other line. Make sure you love on them, support them. They got an incredible job supporting the entire field, right? So you know what? Message customer service one day and say, I don't want anything. I just want to say thank you. Let customer service know that you appreciate them, right? I know Katira Ware is going to be thankful for that. She has a very non-thankful job, but she pushes that button to make sure we get paid on time. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Continue to dream huge because small dreams don't have magic. I love you. We'll talk soon. God bless. Take care.
Fantastic, Mr. Sterling. Absolutely incredible job, sir. And man, I'll tell you, these leaders are truly representing Epic, guys. I mean, we know that there are a few more individuals you guys get a chance to hear from as well. You guys got to be excited about the fact that we're protecting your business. Once again, if it's not protected, you can't call it a home. It's just a house. You don't want to have to rent it. You want to own it, folks. And that is the environment that we're creating for you. And speaking about taking ownership, we're about to have another incredible testimony, guys. I mean, this is a testimony for two. These two individuals are doing something that most people only dream about within this industry. When you look at the private jet service that Epic has put into place, guys, they're well on their way. There's a book that I read called The Magic of Compound Recruiting. And inside of that book, it talks about the building philosophies that people utilize in order to collapse timeframes and build aggressively around the world. Well, that's exactly what these two individuals are doing, guys. I mean, to sit back and really just watch them work in terms of how they're guiding their team to the source of their own power, and they're doing it in such an efficient and effective way. It's my pleasure to bring onto the platform both, Thomas Carter as well as Ali Salih, folks. These guys are crushing this model, and you get a chance to hear from them right here on this virtual Super Saturday. Guys, if you guys don't mind, go ahead. I can't tell if your screen is showing. Okay, there you are. You are showing. All right. So yeah, Thomas and Ali, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to Epic. You guys are some of the founding members of this historic movement. And you guys are doing some amazing things, and we want the world to get a chance to really hear from you. So whichever one of you guys want to go first, feel free to go ahead and take it off. You guys are partners as well. I want to present to some, introduce to others, co-founders of the Lion's Den. I'll go ahead and turn it over to you guys.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Honestly, I'm beyond grateful. I'm humbled to even just be a part of this journey. This has been absolutely amazing for me. I know for Ali, for us here at the Lion's Den. I just want to take a second and truly give a shout out to yourself, the entire executive team, our entire group of educators. This has honestly been the greatest month of my entire online marketing career. We have top of the line marketing tools, top of the line education, top of the line leadership. Guys, this platform, literally, I've been in this industry for about 8 years now. And this platform right here is honestly the platform that I've been praying for. This is the platform that I've been told that I was going to receive time and time again, but always fell short. This is the platform that we all have been waiting for, right? I'm the type of person that believes a man is only as good as his word. And Ali and I actually went out to Vegas. We had the honor of going out there and meeting this entire executive team, meeting the entire group of educators. And, we went out there looking for a peace of mind. And when they told us what they were going to do, they told us we were going to do X, Y, Z. They have followed through on every single step. There is not one area that they have lacked. What they told us they were going to do, they went ahead and did that. And honestly, when we got to meet them, see their vision, see their passion for what it is that we're doing here, right? Mark Sterling had said, we're not a network marketing company that does trading. We're a trading company that does network marketing. When I heard that, I said, all right, let's go. Like, I'm all in. Like when I got to meet David McCovey, standing in his house, in his living room, he told us exactly what he was going to do. He has followed through on every single thing. By far, one of the greatest leaders and owners that I've ever had the privilege of meeting and working with. Josh Feltz said that everyone on this call has never had a better chance or even a position like this. And he's absolutely right. This is insane. The opportunity that we have right now is by far the greatest opportunity I've ever had in my life. This platform, this group of leaders has been amazing, right? Not even to mention the educators. The very same educators that took me, a combat vet with a traumatic brain injury that knew absolutely nothing about Forex, to becoming the person that I am today, having multiple 4-figure days in trading, right? I'm not saying that for hype or anything. I'm just saying like true value. These guys took, like, I have a hard time learning how to trade. And the way that Coach Max and our team has been able to break it down, we got people like Aaron Crosby, we got Elise, like some phenomenal traders who broke this stuff down to where even I, somebody with a traumatic brain injury, could understand this, right? That right there speaks numbers, because if I can learn this, any single one of you can. All you have to do is apply yourself. This is literally the same company, same leaders, same education, same compensation plan. Each and every single one of us has the exact same chance of success here. The only thing we need to do is apply ourselves, right? These guys have put together the single greatest, I would say, company, Forex education platform, university, everything that I have ever seen, right? I've been in this industry for about 8 years now, and I've never seen anything remotely close to this. So much respect. Honestly, this has been amazing. I'm so happy to be a part of this. We got the Lions in, guys. This last month has been insane, just absolutely insane. Just being able to cultivate a team of over 7,500 people in pre-launch is nuts. But the thing is I got to do it with my best friends and my family and my business partners, guys. We've been able to cultivate the greatest team and family that I have seen. This right here is amazing. Just please take full advantage of this. Don't sleep on this whatsoever. That the opportunity to go through the university alone to learn a skill set that's going to keep you and your family recession proof, that's amazing. The fact that you have the opportunity to pay it forward and receive the greatest compensation available is nuts. Not to mention the rewards that they just went over, guys. Mind blown, right? The rewards that we're going to be getting alone just for simply paying it forward, right? All we're doing is taking the single greatest university, the single greatest education, and sharing it with other people. Why are we sharing it? Because it's epic. It is amazing. It is what people need to have, right? This right here, guys, I am so humbled. I am so excited just to be even a part of this, right? Just look at our education alone. Last month, we had about 60 live sessions, and they called out over 60,000 pips between the signals and live sessions alone. If you guys would have even just took 10% of that on a micro lot size, you would have made over $600. Just if you would have took 10% of that and literally on a micro lot size, the smallest you could have, you could have made some good money, right? That's just nuts. Just please take full advantage of this here. Go in, log in the back office. If you haven't upgraded to a scholar yet, you need to do it immediately. You need to get your hands on that 2-week syllabus and get your hands on the education, because it is insane. Take notes, mark up the charts, go through it, and just truly take advantage of this. But guys, what I want to do is I want to hand it over to my best friend, my business partner. Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to do half the things that I have this last month if it wasn't for Ali here. Ali Saleh, brother, I love you so much. Thank you for everything that you do for our team. Thank you for everything that you do for this company. Guys, just half the stuff that you've been able to see available is just, little nuggets from him, and, being able to pass up to David McCovey, just some of the things that you've done, brother. Just, I appreciate you so much. You're truly a brother for life, and I couldn't imagine running this thing up with anybody else, bro. I want you to go ahead and take over and just let people know, like, what's good with Epic.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Do me a favor. Just drop a couple ones in the chat for my boy Thomas Carver, because he dropped some fire. He spoke fact. So I just want to start off by thanking every single person who made Epic happen, from David McCovey all the way down to the last person who just subscribed as an IBO here at Epic and became a scholar. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you're on my team or not. Without you, none of this could have been possible, right? So we've talked about in great detail what Epic has to offer, right? We've talked about how it's changed our lives. And I just want to talk real quick about how it changed my life. And I want to talk real quick about what you need to do next, right? The testimony, guys, is crazy. Just 4 months ago, I was hosting team meetings where less than 20 people were showing up to them. I want to make that very clear. 4 months ago, I was hosting team meetings with sub 20 people. Never quit on your plan. Never quit on what you are doing. Never quit on yourself. Always know that if you show up every single day and you do what you're supposed to do every single day without fail, they will come. If you build it, they will come. Don't doubt yourself. The negative self-talk is not worth it. Negativity does not live here. It does not belong here. And I'm telling you right now, when I locked arms with network marketing again, when the pandemic hit, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. I'll keep it real with you. I was not in the right headspace. But I told myself, if I'm going to get back into this industry, I'm going to emulate the greats, and I'm going to do what they did, because I want to prove to myself that the concept works, that it's a blueprint, that you do not have to be gifted, that you do not have to be propped up in a position in order for you to be successful. And I am living proof of that. Thomas is living proof of that. Each and every single one of you has the same opportunity that David McCovey has. Stop doubting yourselves and start believing in yourselves, because your testimony is as good as you make it. You are the thoughts between your ears. Stop limiting yourselves. Don't put yourself in a situation where you feel that you cannot grow this business or that you can't do the things that need to be done in order for you to build and scale this business. Trading is not hard. It's a system, plug into it. Building a business is not hard. It's a system, plug into it. 80% of the battle is showing up. And I'm telling you right now, if I had not shown up, if I had not shown up to one call changed my life with network marketing. It was a social media call. I showed up to that call and I changed my life from that very simple call. Because if I told myself, if I plug into this system and it works for me, I promised myself that I will make sure I do everything in my power to build this thing out and show up for my team. Never say that you're going to do something that you can't follow up to. Always speak on what you can do. Don't make false promises. Do not build this business on hype. Always value. Vision and value, and I promise you your business will be successful. Be patient with yourselves. These last 30 days have been monumental, not just for myself, but the entire organization. I'm extremely blessed. I'm super humbled. And this is just the beginning. I promise each and every single one of you on this call, onboard your people properly, get them plugged into the information, become a product of the product, and watch yourself achieve what's possible. Really take advantage of what you have available with yourself inside your mind. The whole entire process here is a mind game. The more and more you talk to yourself and have the belief that you can achieve it, you will. I had a girl from my high school lock arms with us. And she told me, Ali, I want you to know that you were always poised for this position that you're in right now, right? I've been out of high school for 12 years. You know what she said? You know what I responded to her? I needed to believe it. You have to have the belief that inherently you can accomplish anything and you will. You are what you put into the universe. I promise you, it is possible. It's possible for you. It's possible for your family. It's possible for every single person on this call. It's not a dream, it's hope. You are the fuel behind the hope. You are the passion behind the hope. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I'm fighting back tears right now, guys, because I never in my life thought that this could be me. Never, right? But I made it happen. You can too. I love every single person on this call. There will be challenges. Payment issues will arise. We'll solve them, right? If you have 10 people drop off from your team, don't worry. We'll figure out a way to make it work, okay? Stop focusing on the reasons why you shouldn't move forward. Focus on the outcomes. Amateurs focus on mastery, right? And professionals focus on outcomes. Move the needle forward in the right direction. You're standing on the shoulders of giants. Let's close out this fourth quarter strong and do not allow this 2020 that a lot of people are writing off. Don't write it off. Don't write off the year that should have built you into the person who you're supposed to be. I appreciate each and every single one of you. This is just the beginning. Do not rest on your laurels. Do not give up. Push forward. Get everybody upgraded and continue to build your businesses because your dreams are your reality. You are the fuel behind it. Thank you so much for listening. Peace, love. David McCovey, I owe a great deal of respect to you, brother. I mean, I don't know how he does it, answering my text messages and phone calls when he's running 2 companies, building a business. I really don't get it. I have a lot to learn from you, brother. And when I was out in Vegas, I asked him simply, I said, I see how you live. Why are you doing this, right? What is it about this platform, this opportunity now? I just don't understand it. He said, I have leaders on my team who are not living like me. So until they're living like me, I can't stop. And my response to him was, well, bro, your journey will never end because you're always going to have a new leader who doesn't live like you. And until we get there, guys, the goal doesn't stop. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to fight. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to our amazing global master ambassador, Jonathan Green. You're an absolute legend, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the floor. Lions Den out.
Ali and Thomas, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. Great job. And, you know, the best way to see if you're leading, guys, is when you look back and people are following. And these guys just said it best. 7,500 people over a 30-day window, guys. But we know that the best is yet to come because, you know, there's something called the magic of 90 days. You see, Ali just talked about it. He says, look, we have a little less than 90 days to close out 2020. And yet, in this 90-day window, this could be your best year ever, guys. I mean, we're talking about, you say, well, what will I focus on over the next 90 days? Remember, you don't get what you want out of life, you get what you picture. Remember, we talked about successful people create the conditions for success in their minds first. Well, number one, you have to set the goal. Once you set the goal, you develop the plan. And then you're going to put your head down and you're going to run for it. That means that you're going to take a chance on you. You're going to create a new normal. How do you do that? And we're going to be working with you along the way, guys. We're rolling out a weekly Saturday training at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, week after week after week. Why? Because we're going to teach the fundamentals of network marketing. We already have Epic University where we're teaching you the fundamentals of how to trade. Okay, but we're going to teach you the fundamentals of network marketing. A lot of people really don't understand the psychology behind edification. It's so easy to talk bad about a person, but what if you took that energy and spoke highly of people as well? We're going to show you how impactful that is on building in this amazing industry. We're going to talk about vision. You see, that's one thing that Thomas kicked out early, right before he brought Ali on. He was painting such an amazing vision of the direction of where they're going and what this company is doing. We're also going to be talking about rejection. You know, I'll never forget it. My first time in network marketing, I remember my decision. We want to help people get through this. We want to help you become bold enough to say what it is that you need to say so that you can attract the people that you want to attract. Here I was 18 years ago. I thank God for the person who introduced me to the business, because I looked at the home-based business model that, and the only way that he could get me out to look at it was because he was my church basketball coach. And every time he asked me to look at his business, I said no. Finally, he started putting me on the bench every time I wouldn't look at his business. I went out, looked at his business, saw the presentation, absolutely loved it. And then I remember saying something like this. I said, well, this is a business that one of my cousins was in, and he failed at it. So I need to go and talk to my cousin to really see what happened. And thank God for him, because he says, Jonathan, with all due respect, I'd like to ask you a question. I said, sure, what's up? He said, how long have you been comparing yourself to people that failed in life? Guys, I wasn't upset with him. I was upset because for the first time in my life, I saw how negative I was. I saw how misguided I was. But we're going to teach you this from week to week, how to handle rejections and opposition, how to anticipate opposition, but to never sweat the small stuff. And this next gentleman that I'm going to highlight, folks, oh my goodness, this gentleman has accomplished something over the last 9 months that people haven't really been able to see get done in the last decade, folks. This gentleman, Mr. David Lisiaga, that name is trending around the world, folks. Why? Because this gentleman has changed so many people's lives. We had the pleasure of building with this gentleman years ago on a project. And Dave, I don't know if you remember it, but myself, you, and a few others, we were in this little side lounge area just sitting down chatting. And I was like, man, this dude is so relaxed and chill, and you're just crushing the game. But to see how you come out of the gates, man, and really to go from an idea to 6 figures a month in an environment that wasn't even built for the people, to see how you face opposition. I had the pleasure of conversing with you every day and just seeing how you handled the pressure. And when we were building out this infrastructure with Epic, bro, your name was the #1 name. We couldn't wait. You were like the #1 recruit of 2020. We said, look, this gentleman has been working on his craft for decades, has obtained massive success, and the reality is we knew that it was your time, man, but because of the value that you brought, the value that you have, and us knowing about your marketing capabilities and so forth, man, we're honored that you were willing to come over here and serve as Vice President of Business Development. And I know that this system you're about to introduce, we wanted to put it on alert. We wanted people to be aware that this is coming your direction. Even though this is not ready to execute right now, guys, we wanted to give you an idea so that you can get excited about the tools that are in place to help you become more attractive in your building phase as well. So without any further ado, guys, I want to introduce to you guys a multiple 7-figure earner in the home-based business community, Mr. David Lisiaga. I'll turn it over to you, sir.
Yo, thanks, good brother Green. How are you, man? Man, you always get me hype. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise I'm going to be super, super short. First and foremost, you know, I just want to say thank you to everyone that is partnered with us. And you know, this is, thank you, Charlie. Someone got my slogan, your favorite marketer's favorite marketer. You know, and I just want to go ahead and say, you know, we've been working really, really hard in the background. And part of the reason why is because we fundamentally understand that in order to create an environment for internet marketing to work it, and let me take off my virtual background. I really don't like it because it's bugging me. But you know, this background, like I'm waiting on furniture to get here, so it is what it is. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, we've been working in the background, me and my programming team, on a whole bunch of stuff to really get Free Forex up and going. Now, what I will say is that it's 90% of the way done. You know, and literally, you know, multiple landing pages. I can't even begin to explain to you how much stuff is coming. A lot of you knew Free Forex from freeforex.co and what we did with the 3 free signals. We absolutely have a brand new platform, freeforex.com, that, you know, we have the same thing, 3 free signals going out every single week. That should be coming out here in a very, very, very short period of time. We have the first landing page that talks about the success of our signals and the live sessions. That's coming out very, very shortly. We have another landing page that deals specifically with a webinar where you can send your prospects to. We have a sweepstakes page that, you know, that is all there, but for the advanced marketers. And I want to go ahead and talk specifically about the advanced marketers, because a lot of us, we like to be able to plug and play and move really, really fast. But I have packed so much stuff in this back office with my team to make sure that whoever wants to be super advanced could get there. We're talking Facebook pixels. We're talking Google Analytics, Google Analytic tags. We're talking multiple landing pages, integration with the text message marketing system. There are a couple other tools that me and McCovey are going to be talking about here real shortly. We have retargeting scripts that can go there. And so literally everything that is going on in the internet marketing world right now is going to be, for the first time ever, integrated completely into a marketing system for MLM. Now, a lot of you don't, if you don't know my history, that's fine. And you know, I can start pulling out awards and everything, but I'm not going to do it. But you know, the first time that I made a lot of noise in the industry is when I did something that a lot of people didn't think was possible. And that is, I recruited 1,600 people personal in 18 months. That's not 1,600 people for the team, but 1,600 personal in my first 18 months. And all that was by using internet marketing. I tell people about that experience because I was able to do that and only talk with 2 people before they signed up. I want you to get that. 1,600 people, 18 months. I only talked with 2 people in that whole entire build before they signed up. Okay? And now all of that is now going to come to Epic. And all of that is going to be included at no additional cost than your IBO fee. So it's included in your IBO fee. So ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm super excited about what's coming down the pipe. I promise you I'm not going to be super long. I'm expecting that it's going to be here done shortly. It's over 90% done. And I'm gonna turn it right back over to Mr. Jonathan Green and get out your way.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, bro. That was short and sweet. You definitely did that. Let me go ahead and share my screen here as well, because we are down to our last spotlight. Thank you, David, man. You know, I love your passion, but you know what, man, you are not a hidden secret. We already know your name has preceded you. Your reputation has preceded you. There are people all over the world of this industry talking about David Lisiaga. Is a very popular name, and we're honored that you chose Epic as well, and really to serve and bring some of those innovative ideas to help really explode this company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last speaker, which happens to be our founder. And you know, I was just thinking about this the other day. I was just reflecting on flying into Las Vegas and just having a moment to sit down with David McCovey. And that was really amazing, guys. If you know anything about David, he's a person that loves to have fun, but he's all about empowerment. He's all about empowering people to live their best lives, guys. And so it really reminds me of the quote, because here it is. Yes, I brought an idea to him and really let him know some of the leaders that we've already included within this idea. And we knew that he could be that person to really take this to a whole nother level. But it simply shows that there's nothing more expensive than owning a closed mind. You know, after I spoke with this gentleman, literally about 4 o'clock in the morning, the next morning, David sent me a text and he says, Green, I absolutely cannot sleep. He said, I can't sleep. He's all about speed of implementation. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that in 18 years, I've been blessed to be a part of companies that have been around for decades before I ever even knew about it. I've been a part of companies that got started in the, you know, I was able to position myself within 12 months of their launch. I've been able to participate in companies that was nothing more than an idea and participated in the launch and the expansion as well, but never before have I been a part of a project where the launch was absolutely so smooth because the leadership understood what it's supposed to look like, and you have very competent people that met their deliverables, folks. But it really started with this gentleman right here in terms of execution and his incredible vision. Sir, we are honored that you're the founder of this project. We love your mindset. I tell you, it says when a man makes a decision he's going to be successful, the spines of others will start to tremble. And that's exactly what you bring for, because when people see you, they see the massive respect. When they see the brand and what you've accomplished, not only from your travel company that you empowered thousands of lives around the globe, but now here with a vision that we've been able to expand into over 130 countries within a 30-day segment. Man, we're excited about the close of this month. And so we're excited about the vision that you're going to cast as we go ahead and wrap up this Super Saturday training. So when my part is done, it's been a pleasure serving you guys as a co-host here today. But without any further ado, I want to present to some, introduce to others, the founder of Epic Trading LLC, Mr. David McCovey. Sir, I'll turn it over to you.
Absolutely, JG. Can you hear me, brother?
You're coming through loud and clear, sir. And now,
listen, if this wall wasn't here, I'd be around here dancing and moving in circles, brother. Every time you speak, I get fired up. Family, please, in the chat box right now, you know what it is with this group. No weak links. I need to see no weak links in the chat box right now. No weak links. This is what our movement is about, guys. I am extremely, extremely excited right now. And I know JG had a screen up, and it was about a part of our program. It's called the Epic Legacy. And we are gifting, well, not gifting because you guys earned it, but we are allowing you to give your business away if something happens in your lifetime. And we always say, if you can't leave it, why build it, right? So if you're involved in anything that you cannot believe, that you cannot leave behind, why are you building it? This is what it's about. This is what we talk about, legacy building and things of that nature, family. So if you cannot leave it, don't build it. And so this is what we want everyone to understand. You know, I've had some death in the family the last couple months, and, you know, we were in good position to do the right things. But we also see, I know you guys are seeing maybe people out, you know, in the middle of the road with the signs, you know, doing the car washes, raising money for burials. If that is any of us on this line, shame on us. If we have to depend on hands out to bury us, shame on us. So what we're doing right now in Epic is we're allowing you at the position of ambassador and above to be able to leave that in your family estate planning. That's big, guys. We don't want to have to worry about what's going to happen after we're done. That's why we work hard and do what we do right now. So again, this is just one of our components. So we wanted you guys to see that and understand that that is actually a part of Epic right now. Now, before I go to, to my little snapshot training, what I will do, we wanted to talk about some recognition. And some of these names are absolutely crushing the deal. Guys, if you paid attention to what our contest was going to be for the Ambassador Retreat, we were going to allow 3 people that had the top 3 personal numbers, top 3 personal recruits for the last week of September to allow them to go to the Ambassador Retreat with us. If they were already going to go, they would be able to take a cash prize once we get there instead. And so the contest was the top 3 get the trip, and then we were going to do a drawing for 2 more people that had enough personal recruits in the deal. So we have not done the drawing yet. We'll do that next Saturday when we do our next live training that I know our Global Master Ambassador, Jonathan Green, is going to head up. And so we'll do that drawing live so people know that it's real, right? So for the drawing piece, we want you guys to tune in next week, and we'll do that, and that'll be right in alignment with the time of the cutoff for the contest. But for the first 3 individuals that had a chance to win the contest, right, based on their personal production, their personal recruits, these numbers are absolutely ridiculous. Coming in at number 3, we have Paul, looks like Sacido. Paul, if I pronounce the last name wrong, brother, I'll meet you in Mexico, and I promise you I'll get it right from now on. Paul had 56 personal recruits in the last week of September. I'll say that again, 56 personal recruits in the last week of September. Now, all of us that have played this network marketing game for a long time, we know that the average person recruits 2.8 people in their career. Listen to what I said again. Paul did 56 in the last 7 days of September. Now, coming in at number 2, Freedom Influence. I do believe that's Nathan Lucas. Nathan had 62 personal sponsored in the last week of September. 62 in 7 days. Guys, we thank you for that dedication. We thank you for being leaders from the front and getting it done. And now this last one, I remember when I had a chance to speak with these guys for the very first time. I was sitting right out there. It was myself and David Lisiaga, and we were doing a webinar with these gentlemen. And when they have the right name for their group, they're called the Run Guys. Run, Rank Up Now is their name. And when you understand that Nick and Kyle are always running, this number is absolutely phenomenal. This is a triple-digit number, guys. I'm going to get close to the mic so you can really understand what I'm saying. 303. 303. Not in their whole organization, not throughout the month. 3, which is crazy. That's actually my favorite triple-digit number, 303. 303 personally sponsored people in the last week of September. Man, listen, when I say that the family is absolutely taking this deal serious and getting it done, please understand that they're taking it serious and getting it done, guys. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to talk about the retreat a little bit. We are at Barcelo, Riviera Maya, October 30th through November 2nd. Thank you, Mr. Green. That's you working at, or Mr. Iverson. I know somebody. No weak links here. Everybody's always on the job. All hands on deck. That's how we do it, family. The Ambassador Retreat, October 30th through November 2nd. Barcelo Resorts. This was handpicked by our Vice President of Sales, Mr. Mark Sterling. He had been there. He said it was absolutely amazing. It's a new resort that just opened in December. So we are going to show them the epic way. Family, we are going to get here. We are going to love on each other. We are going to meet and greet. We're going to bond, and we're going to set the industry on fire, not with just the footage that we are going to put together here, but the business plan that we're going to come out of this retreat with. So again, the conversation ends about this retreat on the 11th. That's the qualifying ending period. So up until 11th, you have to get qualified for the Ambassador Retreat. Now it is in Mexico, so there will be passports needed. But again, we want everyone working for this goal. Some people on this line have already done it. I'm going to name, like, again, these are astronomical numbers, guys. So what we always talk about is don't compare your backstage life to someone's front stage life. I don't want you to say, okay, well, man, these numbers are too big for me, and I haven't done that, so I don't fit. That's not it. You just heard one of our leaders talk about 4 months ago, he was doing a meeting with less than 20 people in the room. Now his organization has 7,500 on balance. So what can happen to you when you make up a mind and decide to go to work? We always say a made up mind is the most powerful thing in the world. So when you make up your mind to do something, you're going to do it. So really quick, guys, it's always celebrated, not just tolerated with us. So what I would like to do, and I hope that no one is offended, we're going to share some names. Now we're going to start with people that have an organization size of 2,500 and above. 2,500 and above. I'm going to read off some names. Mohammed D. Congratulations, bro. Salute to you. I enjoyed being on your team webinar with the fam, you and Ryan and the crew yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. Kevin Latmore, CT, Joshua Uribe, Nicholas Lai, Samuel Mendez Corriera, Joy Holly, Coach Levere Went. I see you, Coach. Blake Terry, where are we at? Saran Sharitha, C. Harris, Adman Bijani, Noe Shania, Katura Simmons, and the Epic Duo. All of those people that the Epic Duo's in the 5,000. All of those names that I just named were 2,500 to 4,999 in overall team size, guys. Again, that's a big deal. And now when the checks cut next week, after we've converted all of those to 99s, what is your money going to look like? That's what I want everyone to focus on. What are you going to look like? What's your check going to look like? What's your team's check going to look like? Who's converting those people, right? Who's showing people how to be real live entrepreneurs and business owners? Who's having their team upgrade to scholar because they're back there with Coach Max and their team understanding how to be a master trader? These are big things. This is what we're going to work on in the upcoming week, guys, in the next couple days. Now, coming in at 5,000 and above, Epic Duo, Austin Howard, Ryan DeFreitas, Tracy Johnson, Thomas, my guys, Thomas and Ali, very good. Aaron Crosby. Who else is on this list, guys? I'm sorry. I'm scrolling and it doesn't want to scroll for me. Damon Alexander. And again, you heard it from the man himself, Josh Phelps. Guys, these people, and of course I didn't name some other names because they do some other things, but these guys and these gals right now that I just named are leading from the front. So please shout them out. If those are your leaders or you know those people individually, give them a text. Say, listen, we see what you're doing. We appreciate it. We know what has to happen in order for you to put together those type of numbers. It's not a me game, it's a we game. So they'll be the first to tell you that it's about their teams and what's going on overall. That's why I appreciate those leaders. Everyone that we've named, whenever I talk to them, their first question is always about the team. Their first consideration is always about the team. That's how you have massive success in this game. No one can build it all by their own. Even the run guys will tell you, yes, they did 303 partners, but what has their team as a whole done? So guys, I'm really, really excited about where we're going. I have a few things that I wanted to share, and I promise I'll be like the rest of the leaders. I will not be long, but I'll definitely be strong. And it's just a really, really simple, let's see if I can pull it up, guys. Uh-oh. Jay Green, do I have screen share ability?
All right, I'm taking care of it right now.
Okay, thank you, brother. I have a couple slides for the family, then we're gonna get on and off of here again because we appreciate it. You guys and the leaders, we're always in a different chat. We've had 97% retention rate on this thing. We've been on for over 2 hours and 20 minutes. So for everyone that's still here, we appreciate you. That shows your commitment and shows what you're talking about doing in this deal. And I tell you, with this lineup that you've seen today, I will take them and put them up against anybody in any company or in any industry. I do not have a problem with putting my money where my mouth is. This group I will take and move anywhere. They are doing an absolutely amazing job. And like we always say, there's no weak links.
You good, founder?
Am I good? Okay, let me see. It's not showing on my end. I hope. Let me see if I can try something now. Mark, can you see my screen, brother?
No, sir.
We see you.
No?
We see you.
Okay, let me see.
You're the host.
Yeah, I'm on the host, but it's not pulling up my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Uh-oh. Maybe if we cancel the spotlight, let's see if that'll do it. I'm sorry, guys, about this lag. I hate this. Yeah, it's not giving me the option for whatever reason.
Mr. McCovey, is there something you want to send to me to load up for you?
Yes, sir, Mr. Iverson. Thank you. Coming through in the clutch like always, sir. Let me get that over to you right now. We're sorry about this, family. We appreciate your patience with us right here.
And Mr. McCovey, while you send that, while I'm getting that loaded up for you, maybe you want to revisit some of the highlights of the Epic Rewards program and really the thought that went into that. From your position as well, because obviously you had to green light all of that, but there was a lot of thought that went into that, and really how that stacks up and compares against other companies and what they may try to do in network marketing. And just the passion that we have for making sure that we really take care of our leaders.
Absolutely, Mr. Robinson, I appreciate you, sir. As you get that, I will talk about that. Guys, and this really was a group effort. Again, we do everything in democracy around here. Yeah, I may have to say and sign the check at the end or whatever, but we do it as a group. So when you see things like this that come together, they're always a group effort. Definitely spearheaded in this particular instance by Mr. Iverson, because he has such a great vision on what should be done and what should not be done. I think one of the things that we have that's really, really powerful is that we've all worked and, built tremendous businesses on what I call that side of the desk. So, again, we understand what, you guys as leaders in the field need. And, that's why we did what we did. And so when you go through, the overall program, we wanted to have something, at the level of Founder 5,000 that you guys can fly your flag and say, listen, the company appreciates me. And so, Mr. Mark Sterling came up with the great idea about the dog tags, so that made a lot of sense for us. And that's a hit it and you get it type of thing. I know I took some questions as the presentation was going about what happens with those particular ranks. At Founder 5,000, it's a hit it and get it, right? So you get that dog tag, you get a chance to to rock that and have that swag and that drip and show everyone what you're a part of and how that company is actually working in your life and benefiting you as you put in the work that's required to have the success that you guys are having. Then we come down to Ambassador 10. That's where you get rings and things, right? And we really, really get excited about that. And, as a group, when we were talking about that, one thing that I promised that we would do that was never done to me, and, some of the leaders know the story, in one of the first companies that I was involved in, I hit that ring, and that ring actually broke me out. It was not real gold. It was not real diamonds. And so, I promised that I would never do that, when in position. And in my other company, we have tons of leaders that have their six-figure rings, and we have that locked in because we want you guys to be rewarded for the work that you do. It's very, very simple. Like it's your version of the Super Bowl, right? Because you have a residual income. So, you may see a guy playing on Sunday in the NFL or whatever the league may be. He doesn't have residual income, guys. If he hurts himself or the season's not in, he's not getting paid. You guys are real champions. You have a residual income that's six figures and above when you get to the level of Ambassador 10. We come back at Ambassador 50 and do the trip for two to Dubai. Again, another bucket list. Shout out to Mr. Iverson who took something off of his bucket list yesterday. And so it's just building that up, guys. Again, it's celebrated, not just tolerated. You guys are putting in the work that make the company a household name and successful overall. So we want to do that for you as well. Okay, Mr. Iverson, I see me up here. All right, Mr. Sterling, I know you can hear me. Give me a yes, sir, or something if you can see the screen, sir.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay, all good. Okay, Mr. Iverson, I guess since you have the controls, you're going to flip through it for me?
Yep, we're on deck. Let's go.
Okay, awesome. Let's get to the next one. Guys, this is things that you must identify to become successful in anything. And these are just some of my mantras and some of the principles that I have. Again, and we always say that we teach life lessons, not just necessarily network marketing lessons. So we can move forward.
All right, he's on it. One sec.
Okay, no worries. We apologize for our downtime, guys. I promise you we'll be better at the next one. Thank you guys so much for staying with us as we work this work and get through this.
If you don't mind, sir, just text it to me. We'll have it up here in less than 30 seconds.
Okay, you want me to send you the deck that Mr. Iverson just got?
Yes, please. We'll have it up for you in a second.
Okay, no worries. Okay, guys, and as we get to that, we'll go back to where we were. Ambassador 50, right? That's the all expenses paid trip for two to Dubai. Again, another bucket list situation for a lot of us, right? I've traveled a lot, and I honestly myself have not gone to Dubai yet. So that we know that that's an amazing trip. So we want to give you guys things that, not just small things, but it gives you real life experiences. And then when we get to the icon levels, we know that that's when the astronomical, extremely, extremely life-changing, legacy-changing income starts to take place. So again, we want to reward that. So when you look at some of the things that we're doing in that section, we talk about the first level, which is, what do we have on there?
It's the Rolex, Ms. McCullough.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, Coach Max. The Rolex is there. And we moved the slides around, guys, because we actually had that, deeper in the comp plan. But last night, the leadership said, no, put it up to the front. So again, the Rolex, and some of these things you'll be able to buy, right, when you're making that type of money. But it's not about that. It's about the company showing the appreciation, for the work that you simply put in. I know Mr. Iverson, he's a watch connoisseur, as am I, and I know other leaders have them. I know Mr. Sterling was able to be presented one in a prior project that we were in. So we understand how important that is, to have, and maybe things that you guys may not buy for yourself. You may say, listen, I don't want to spend 50, 60 grand on a watch. I'd rather invest that or do something else with that. So we'll get you those tools and those toys as a token of appreciation. And so then when we go to the next level, 200, Icon 200, it's the choice of the three automobiles. So we have the Lexus, we have the Escalade, we have the Tesla, and then we have the Mercedes S550. And so again, your choice, different strokes, different styles for different people. So you may have automobiles already, so you'll get to choose from the ones that you have. Okay, guys, it looks like the slides are up. And this one, immediate transparency and disclaimer. This is not a David McCovey original right here. But this is one of the things that you will have to identify in your life if you want to have any type of success, guys. And it's the three type of people in your life. I mentioned this on a prior webinar. If you ever want a chance to go look at this particular talk point right here, go to TD Jakes, an amazing training or sermon that he did on this, the three types of people in your life. And depending on where you are in your life, you may not know the difference. But when you're looking for extreme success, you need to be able to identify these people immediately. And it's not that any are bad or worse than the others or whatever the case may be, but they'll come at different times in your life and you just need to be able to identify them. Now, the first one is the most important. It's the confidant, right? That's the people who are with you and who are for you no matter what. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much you don't have. It doesn't matter whether you live in a mansion or you sleep outside under a bridge. These are confidants. These are people that are for you. Now, don't get it twisted. You may, and we see this a lot in network marketing, you may have people who are just simply comrades, right? And we're just gonna be transparent. They may be comrades. A comrade is someone who is not for you, but they are against what you are against, right? So again, if we're all in a bar and it's some group of people outside that wanna come inside and fight us in the bar, we may not know all of these people in here, but we are against the same thing, right? So again, it's not a confidant. They're not for you. They are against what you are against. And in the same scenario with that, you have people who are constituents in your life. They may not be for you. They are just for what you're for at that time. Again, that's why we want to make the culture here in Epic different than what we see in other network marketing companies. Most network marketing companies are full of constituents. They may not be for you, but they're for what you're for, right? Because there may be some type of symbiotic relationship in the building or in the growth of the company or that particular organization. So those are constituents. Now, again, these people are not confidants. You want to have as many confidants in your life as you can, right? You comfort those people, you nourish them, you grow and flourish those relationships. So those are the three types of people in your life. Again, this is not my training right here, guys. Please refer to TD Jakes, but I just want to get that out there and allow you to understand that there are different types of people in your life. And as you go through different phases and different parts of your journey, you need to know that. Now, this one is pretty amazing, and the slide on this one was it was actually inverted, Mark, but no worries, I can hit them both. This is really big, and what I'm going to talk about after this slide is set point, right? It says according to multiple studies, about 70% of all lottery winners. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. However you want to do it, bro. I got you. According to multiple studies, about 70% of all lottery winners end up going broke and filing for bankruptcy. Lottery winners are more likely to file for bankruptcy 5 times sooner than the American person, than the average American. Now, listen, the reason that this is important is because it goes to the next slide. Everyone on this line and in life, we all have a set point. Go to the next slide, Mark, please. It's just like the thermostat on your wall, right? If you turn this thermostat to 68, it doesn't matter how cold or how hot it gets outside or inside, this house will stay at 68 degrees, right? That's why you see that lottery winners always revert back to whatever that original set point was, because they did not grow their personal development. They did not grow the inner them. This is why we talk about all the time in network marketing, how important it is for personal development. As you grow, so does your check. Because we are conditioned to be a certain way, guys. It doesn't matter where we're from or who raised us or whatever. We have certain things that are just wired into us and that we've watched and we've become programmed to time after time after time. And a lot of people say, well, you know, if I had this kind of car, I would be able to recruit better. Or if I lived in a house like that, I could recruit better because people would come over and see my house. And it doesn't work like that. You have to adjust you first. Your set point is real. Again, no disrespect to anyone, but I'm sure there's a lot of people, including myself on this line, that have done diets and things of that nature. What happens at the end of it? You always revert back to your set point. That has to change in order for you to change. It's a fact. It's not something that I thought up, or it's not advice. It's what really has to happen. Until you move your needle, nothing in your life will change, guys. So you can't, the lottery winners prove it. You can take a broke mindset and pour as much money on it as you want. That body is going to go back to broke because that's where the mindset is. So in this game of network marketing, we have to understand that we have to be empowered because we have to have a certain level of personal development. You need to read, you need to plug into your mentors. You have to have all of those things in order for it not just to make the money, but to keep the money. Next slide, please, sir. Now, guys, this is big, and I promise I'm going to speed through this because we're a little bit behind. Me and the leadership, we talk about this all the time. Who are you and why are you? The knowledge of self is the most important thing that you will ever learn. When you understand who you are and what makes you tick and what triggers you, what keeps you in the right place, all of those type of things, that's when you will really start to have elevation in your life. You have to understand you. Now, in accordance with that is why are you, right? So in this game right now, when everyone is on this line, why are you here? Why are you wired the way that you are? Most times it's from something that has happened in the past, right? A certain experience or a certain thought process that you got. I'll never forget my breakthrough. My mom, and I don't know if she's online, but she probably doesn't know unless she's heard me speak in public. She may not even understand why I'm the way that I am. I had a very, very good opportunity one time to listen to my mom and my aunt Donna talk. They were talking about how much my mom was making at her job, right? She worked for Clark County School District. Basically, that's where all of my family comes from in some way, shape, or form. And, you know, I've been blessed because of the things that they've been able to provide. But there's a couple things that happened in my youth that dictated how I moved going forward. I'll never forget on Wednesdays, I used to get to go to Godfather's Pizza. Like, that was my favorite restaurant in Las Vegas, Nevada, Lake Mead and Las Vegas Boulevard, Lake Mead, Las Vegas Boulevard. It was a pizza place. I never forget staying in there one time, and this was a couple days after hearing the conversation with my mom and my aunt about how much money my mom made. I'm standing in line, we just ordered pizzas and sodas, and I'm looking, I'm a kid, I think I'm 9 or 11 or something like that, and I'm looking at the board, and I do the math on what my mom had to pay for this meal. It was about half of what she made for the day. Listen to what I'm telling you. Here's a woman who provides for her family, who does very, very well for her family, and what it cost her to buy this meal was about half of her salary for the day. That math doesn't add up, guys. That math, it never added up to me. I used to always hear things. My grandmother used to tell me all the time, boy, you got champagne taste on a beer budget. That wasn't an insult to me. I just realized I need to get to the champagne budget, right? So there will be things that you have had happen to you or that you've had a chance to see or witness that will shape the way that you are. Sometimes they're not things that you've gone through, but things that you've heard or things that you've watched. My amazing aunt, rest in peace, who just passed away, I used to have to get dropped off to my aunt's house, and she would take me to my grandmother's house so I could go to school. I got bused to a different school because of my academics. And I would see my aunt every morning. I would be in there, go there and lay down a little bit before she got ready to take me. She'd roll over, and I could see through her door, and she'd be like this. She was visibly ill every day, having to get up to go to work with somebody else. That helped shape me, right? So why are you the way that you are? Why are you here? Everyone that's on this line, you're here because you want more out of life. We know that that's the deal. So again, like Josh said, what amount of effort is it going to take? Right? So will your lack of effort be the reason that you don't change your situation? Like, it's not up to anyone else, guys. It's up to us. Next slide, Mark. Thank you, sir. Now, this one is big. This one is big. And this one's going to touch a lot of people the wrong way. And I hope that you don't relate that to anyone, particularly on this line or on this leadership call, right? Because we get really busy and we always get back to the family as soon as we can. But the type of value that you always want to bring into people's lives, right, dictates how they treat you, right? How they perceive the value that you bring dictates how they treat you. If you are a person that when you call someone, you get this little red button, you have to do some self-reflection. You're not bringing enough value to the people that you are engaging with for them to answer that phone, right? We all have people like that in our lives, right? When the phone rings, we look, they don't want nothing. And you keep doing what you're doing. Don't be that person. I promise you, there's people on this line that when you see certain people call, you just don't answer. And you may give them some respect. You don't send them to voicemail immediately because you don't want them to know that you sent them. You might just push the button on the side and let it ring all the way through and let them go to voicemail like that, right? Don't be that person, right? So when you know that the type of value that you bring to a situation, it dictates how the person will treat you, you want to be the one on the green. My leaders know right now, if I call and they don't answer, they might not talk to me the rest of the day because I feel a certain kind of way. They'll text me like, oops, I missed my window of opportunity. Yes, you did. I will try to talk to you next week. Don't miss my call. My calls are important, right? And so we all are those people, right? We want to, when I call Mr. Iverson, he's going to answer. When I call Mr. Lisiaga, Mr. Green, Mr. Sterling, when I call Coach Max, they're going to answer. There's value provided when I call. Everyone on this line, she said, I never missed when you called. I think you missed me before, Tommy Joe. But that's what you want to be, guys. You want to bring a certain amount of value that people want to be around you. Don't be the guy that people push the red button on or turn or let them go to voicemail. Bring value. There's two parts to a relationship. Relationships are like bank accounts. If you're always withdrawing without depositing, that's not a good relationship. No one wants to be involved in that. So when you have people like the leaders on this line and the leaders who are building massive organizations and they get up and they say, okay, look, I'm moving. People move behind them because there's value there. You don't want to be left out, right? You want to have as many ducks as possible. And ducks isn't a negative connotation. It just means when you stand up and walk, people follow you just like ducks. You want to have ducks. That means that you're pouring something into those people. If you're a leader on this line and your people stop bringing you their problems, you should be worried. When your people, when you're down, your junior partners, your organization, the people that rock with you, when they stop bringing you their problems, that means that they no longer see fit for you to lead them. That's the problem. So don't turn people away because they have problems. Pour into people, and you will always be the green button. It's very, very simple. Next slide, sir. This is probably the most powerful, guys. Sight does not equate to vision, right? You come across people all the time that can see. Doesn't mean they have vision, right? And you walk past somebody right down the street, they can see. It doesn't mean that they have vision. What's more important than a vision is your vision. And I'm going to close with this because I've seen it and I've heard it. People get upset when someone does not see their vision. If you're fired up about Epic, you know the things that Epic are going to do into your life. You know, you can already see where you're going to be, on those slides. You have it everywhere. It's on your computer screen. It's on your TV. Shouldn't be watching TV. Should be grinding. It's on your bedroom wall. It's on your bathroom mirror. Wherever it is, that's your vision. That's not your neighbors. That's not your uncles. That's not your cousins. Do not get mad at people because they don't share your vision. God gave you that vision. He did not give it to them. Don't worry about who sees what you see. It's only important that you see what you see. When you start to vibrate, and it is an industry saying, become the person that you want to recruit. When you start to vibrate on that frequency, you're going to be able to beat those people away from you. They will find you. I promise you they will. When you start to become that person that you want in your organization, the people will find you. Everything in your life starts to manifest the right way. I was able to partner up with people like Mark Sterling, David Lisiaga, Spencer Iverson, Coach Max, Jonathan Green, all of my other Elite Eight from my other company, and all of the new leaders that are coming around, Josh and Tommy. I mean, everybody, Trace, everybody that's coming around right now, because I became the people that I wanted around me, right? You cannot be or have the broke mindset or the complaining mindset and all of those things and attract monsters. You can't. They will not vibrate to you. TD Jakes says you cannot work with somebody who does not share the same vibration as you. It's impossible. It's oil and water. It doesn't mix. Spencer Iverson is never going to partner with somebody who complains all day. Mark Sterling is never going to partner with someone who is having a great day today on Facebook and everything's amazing, but tomorrow he's mad at his baby mama, so he's talking about his baby mama. He's not going to partner with that. Coach Max is not going to partner with someone who's not serious about helping the people. David Lisiaga is not going to partner with someone who cannot think the way that he thinks. Right? So you have to understand that you need to be the person that you want to recruit and that you want to have in your organization. That comes from your vision, not someone else's vision. Jonathan Green said it best when he first got introduced to network marketing, and he talked about wanting to ask his cousin who had failed at something. Take advice from people don't take advice from people not qualified to give it. Understand what you need to be doing, guys. It's your vision. There's still 2,200 people on this line. That means they share the same vision as you. You should be plugged in with those people. Don't worry about those who are not here. Don't worry about those who don't see what you see. Don't worry about those who haven't done what they were supposed to do. Don't worry about those who haven't kept their word to you. All that did was allow you to classify them. That's it. It's a very, very simple process, guys. Don't make this deal harder than it is. We have amazing tools. We have amazing leadership. We have an amazing program. We have the absolute best content on the planet. So again, what would your excuse be to not win? Don't look back and say what you should have done. Laugh at the people who didn't do what they should have done. It's a real simple concept, guys. Be the person that you want to recruit. Execute on your vision and your journey. It won't look like everyone else's. It won't. It's yours. It has to be for you. Ride with those who ride with you. When you're celebrating with the people that you had a chance to go cry to. I don't believe in having different sets of friends. Right? When I'm having a good day, these are my friends. I don't celebrate with those and then go cry to the other people because that's the group I go cry to. Those should be the same people. Those are your confidants. Those are the people who are there for you. If you stay locked in with those people, you'll be fine, guys. So listen, that's my time. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but I think it still was an amazing Super Saturday. We appreciate all of you. We thank you for being on this line. We could not be here without you, right? We always say it's not a me movement, it's a we movement. And that's what we're doing right now. Epic will be a legacy company. Epic is the fastest moving thing in the industry right now. Everyone knows it. People that are in this space are watching us. So all eyes are on you. So be conscious of that when you're on social media doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because if Coach Max is looking to recruit a prospect and Coach Max and that prospect knows that she's partnered with Spencer Iverson, they're going to go look at Spencer Iverson too. They're not just going to look at Coach Max. So we are our brothers and our sisters keeper. We have to be accountable to each other. And the face that we show the world is the one that they will judge the rest of us by. So stay conscious of that, guys. Stay plugged in, stay locked in. And we appreciate you. And everyone have an amazing day.